even though I know that only about 2 people are here. But hi, hope you are all alright. Hope you're having a marvellous Monday. Oh, Monday's great. They're the day of the week. It's official because I just said it. Maybe, shit, I just realised, yeah. You know, if I put it on a t-shirt, then it would be a fact, wouldn't it? So I need... Why do I'd never think of these things when it counts. I really do. I never do. So, yeah. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Right, why is that not working properly? Give me 1 second, please. Honestly, I will be right back. See, we'll get there in the end. I might be late, but I'll get there eventually. So, hello, Cole. Hello, Arto. Literally the only 2 people that are here because nobody likes me. So, can I show this little bit of artwork? On some merchandise. That'd be just amazing, wouldn't it? Obviously, then YouTube would take me more seriously. So, you know, because only serious commentary channels have things like that. So, oh, sorry, Arto. Hopefully, it's fixed itself now. You know how it is. It's normally when Stream Elements join. So, I apologise. But hopefully it's all sorted. Sorted. Wait, that gives a second. You know, Colm said that he's here earlier, but then I've not heard from him since. I think he might have abandoned me. Hopefully not, though. I know I said, you cheeky monkey, how you doing, mate? I know I said, yeah, well, you might not know this. It depends on whether you're there or not. Right, so on... What day was it? Saturday, that's it, yeah. So on Saturday, I said that I'd come back the next day. But you know, yesterday, that was the next day. Oh, God, I was so hot and bothered and just mardy and just minging and hungry and just tired and just all sorts. So that's why I didn't. And then I sort of thought to myself, you know what, I can't be asked to do a community post about it. So I apologise, but, you know, soz, basically. So I don't. My plan is, yeah, to stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Therefore, today don't count. Same as Saturday didn't count. So today I want to finish the whole taking the piss out of Chiller because I live for that. Do you know what I mean? It actually does make me happy. Yeah. I used to say, "Oh yeah, and so how you doing, mate?" I go, "That comes back, yay!" So I even though I surrender monkey, even though you sent me the wrong one, seriously. Don't say that, Colm. That's awesome. There you go. Look, Colm did it. He's just dropped himself in it, so it's all Colm's fault. I've totally forgotten what I was saying. Fuck. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I don't want my channel to be all about chilling, all this, that, and the other. And even though it has become like that, it's not even. I've took the piss sometimes, yeah, and said it's because it's just so easy. He just makes it so simple, and he does. He does. But I actually do enjoy it. He's a fucking idiot, and I like talking about and pointing out what a fucking idiot he is. So, so I'm not going to abandon the whole chili thing altogether, but it's not going to be an all the time thing. And I am going to stick to my schedule. I'm going to be I'll be streaming tomorrow and I'll be streaming on Thursday. And tomorrow and Thursday, albeit, you know what, it can happen, is it? Tomorrow's going to be about Chiller because he's got caught. So Thursday won't be about Chiller. We'll work it out. Slowly but surely, yeah, we will get somewhere. So there we go. What are the bot commands? What are bots? What bot commands? What do you mean? I don't get your... Stream elements, that's a bot thing. I can't remember. What it does, though, it goes in my chat, and all it does at the end, it sends me an email telling me that I had this many people watching, this was the peak watching, and then, like, when I used to be able to get super chats and that, it'd say this is how much super chats you got. So that's what the bot did, and I've just not got around to cancelling it, because... Fuck it. Hello, Laura. How you doing, my love? Oh, is Miss Mandy on? Shit. You know what? That keeps happening, doesn't it? Because bless her, she obviously she's in America, so she's a few hours behind me. So I do these streams like when the kids have gone bed and all this that and the other. So like 7 o'clock, that kind of thing, 7 p.m. But over there, I think maybe what is it? I mean, it's like the afternoon, isn't it? So she does them for the afternoon, and I get it, and it's a good idea. But unfortunately, it sort of just clashes, so... Never mind. Miss Mandy's wicked. She's great. She's awesome. Right, and so, right then, she says, you ain't telling me, yeah? Ain't his fucking face awesome in that? That just, I can't blow it up or anything. Are you Rebel? I can't blow it up about, yeah? But you know where, so you got the pop art picture and then two looking the same, that means the video one, it's got the voice changer, and then new AU, that's the normal one. And then that one, so them two sort of thing. So video, something, that's the voice change one, that one. His face looks so funny, that's awesome, I love it. Right, I don't think we finished it, but I'll check it. If we did finish it, we'll go on to the next one. Give me a second, let's see. We will find out.
Oh, yes, you got.
Shit, by the way, yeah? Shut up, Chiller. I am seriously pissed off. Why is my avatar not like that? Why? Make that make sense. I decided, you know what, yeah, I'm going to be all brave. I'm going to be dead brave, right? I'm going to show the world how I look. Although I am going to alter it a little bit by giving myself some devil horns and whatnot. And then it don't even fucking show up. What's the fucking point? But yeah, there we go. All right, volume up. Brightness up. Go.
All right. So I think this over here is where people are going in because they have cases. They have cases. I'm not really sure what's going on. How you doing, brother? How you doing? What is this over here? Can you tell me? Is it?
Right, if you can remember, it was Chili going to Las Vegas, whatever it is, and hanging around and just telling all the secretaries or the customer service people that I'm not going to film you, I'm great, I never do that, I'm not going to film you. And then eventually some coppers coming down saying, yeah, you made your complaint, it's been fucked off, we don't give a shit, you ain't got no grounds. And he didn't like it. So that's where we were, this is where we are now. What's that? I found a new channel. I'm sorry, you keep saying she won't do Daryl Books anymore, all she does is Daryl Books. Oh. See, this is right, but you know what, Cole? Yeah, that's kind of what bugs me. It's like I got demonetised, and I had a feeling it's because I keep doing the same thing, or that I keep doing things that other channels are covering. But then you've got all these channels, for example, that cover Cyrax, ain't you? Only cover Cyrax, and then you've got all these channels, for example, that only cover Daryl Books. It's a wind up, but never mind.
For a sheriff's card? Oh, so to work in the city of Las Vegas, you got to go here and get a sheriff's card? I had one of those years ago.
You had what? He had a sheriff's card? Is that what did he really what? Go on then.
For a sheriff's card? Oh, so to work in the city of Las Vegas, you got to go here and get a sheriff's card? I had one of those years ago.
Why did Chili have a sheriff's card? What is a sheriff's card? Honestly, this is a genuine question. I have no idea. Like, is he wrong? Is he misunderstanding? Is he misspeaking? Or did he see what I mean? How I always add H's where they don't belong. Actually, have a sheriff's card? I don't understand.
I am. Yeah. I spell it. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Make sure you get a printed home trifold. I'm taking a part of those proceeds now, and I'm donating them to a friend who needs a wheelchair. So, yeah. He needs $7,500 to get his wheelchair, and we're like just under $3,000, and it's just not happening. It's not happening fast enough. So if you buy a print-at-home digital trifold, I get $2 and I give it to Eric. So if you got delete laws, thank you. I appreciate your support. So this is where the folks go right here to get a sheriff's card. Right here, this is where you get a sheriff's card. So, yeah, I was just announcing. I was just telling everybody. You know, I sell a trifold on my website called DeleteLaws.com, and I just recently raised the price of the digital print-at-home trifold $2 because I'm doing a fundraiser for my friend Eric to get him a wheelchair. And so I'm going to raise the price of that print-at-home trifold, and I'm going to dedicate to raising the money to get Eric's wheelchair and his optical eye. So if you go...
Please put 69 in the chat or the equivalents if you think it's bullshit.
DeleteLaws.com and you get that print-at-home trifold, DeleteLaws.com, then I will be donating more money tomorrow. I'm going to do a fundraiser again super late tonight. It's going to be like, if you guys are around tonight, I will be live tonight around
What's up, yeah?
Friday night around 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'll be doing a fundraiser tonight for my friend Eric. So that's going to happen tonight. And I'm not going to stop. Now that I've dug into this fundraising thing for him, it's an absolute addiction, and I just can't stop. I just can't stop. How you guys? Oh, you want to be on the video? Sure, I'll put you on the video. There you go. You're on video now, hon. The Las Vegas Police Department sucks. Speak up.
Oh, thank you, cheeky one. I had literally no idea. So, I owe you one. I thought I owed you more than that, to be fair, but yeah. So, right, so, because it's Vegas, isn't it? So, most of the employment, I assume, is going to be because of the hotels and the casinos. Wait there a minute. Right, go on then, say hello.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome on my channel.
On your channel?
Yeah.
There you go, look.
I'm trying to do this.
She's spoken.
Hello.
They can't see you.
So today,
Well done, that was great, but I'll show them in a bit.
Aiza is making a YouTube video.
I'm doing a YouTube live stream.
Nanny,
So.
Nanny, look at this husband.
Well, no.
Aiza.
That's amazing. Right, say hi then, and then say good night.
Hi, good night.
Isla, don't take the piss. Go on.
Hi, Golly.
Otherwise, I've told you, I won't let you say hello anymore. Because if you're going to take the mic every time, then it's going to end. There we go, look. They're all saying hello to you. They all think you're great. Oh, Goss says hi, noisy kids.
Hi, Golly. Hi.
There you are. Ratia says hello, kiddies.
Hi, cheeky monkey.
Norfolk says hi to me, but you can say hi to Norfolk as well if you want.
Hi, Norfolk.
Ava just read Cheeky Monkey's name. Right, that's Liam. Hello, Kitty Winks.
Hi, Liam.
Cole says hello, small humans.
Someone got I have a friend called Liam.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Wow, I've got a friend called Liam on there, look. That's good, isn't it? Right, bed. Go, you've got school in the morning. Latest taters. Good night, love you. Go to bed. I mean it, otherwise you're never going to say hi again. I mean it. Go.
What, never, never, never?
Never, never, never. Go to bed. Come on, you've got school in the morning. Go.
What, for 6 years?
For 100 years.
Okay.
At least. No, love you. Bye. There we go. I have no idea what I was saying. So, yeah, let's carry on. Shit. I don't know what I was saying, but I know I was whinging earlier about my avatar thing, yeah? So that has proper pissed me off. Why have I got no avatar? What the fuck? And I was also saying, I have no idea. Yeah.
On call for like an hour straight. They told us that we had to call the emergency. So my brother
Hi, Mandy. How you doing, love?
in our storage. They said there was nothing they could do. Now I'm waiting in line just to be able to talk to somebody to make a report about something I'm not too sure about. So there's a lot, people are killed for robbed school and everything was in Vegas next. Lost Lakes cops don't help you? Never. We live in North, we live on Vegas and Decatur. So we drove from there to come here to stand in line to hopefully our officers can come around the corner. We're still waiting. We got stuff going on that's not being taken care of. Oh, they showed up for me in about 2 minutes because I was filing a complaint.
Because you're a dickhead. Right, is he on about this time? Because we watched this show on Saturday. Nobody turned up in 2 minutes. It took a while, didn't it? Where he was like, walking around the foyer and all this, that and the other, and he was telling the people that work there he's got no interest in filming them, etc., etc. And then eventually the police came down. Now, bear in mind, yeah, I know I interrupt a lot, yeah, I know I do. But I was online for at least an hour on Saturday. I know I was online for more than that. So in that at least an hour, he reckons 2 minutes passed. Now I know that I interrupt a lot, but come on, I'm better than that. At least in an hour, at least 15 minutes has passed, isn't it? So it's just full of shit. Absolutely full of shit. He's lying through his fucking fake teeth to this woman. By the way, I ain't dissing anybody for having fake teeth. I'm just dissing this cunt because he pulls them out online and shit on camera. It's really weird to me.
No, I'm in Las Vegas.
Breathe,
I was
Aiza,
filing
breathe.
a complaint and the Internal Affairs, and before I knew it, the Internal Affairs coppers were there, and then also 2 coppers were there to tell me the investigation's over. You can go now. There's kids here. I just want to get the camera off the kids. I don't put. If you go to jail, or you have someone who needs bail, or you get cheated by the cops and you have it on video, that's when you contact me at Delete Laws. Then I help you. That's what I do. I help tons of people the most I possibly can. I'm a small little guy. I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. What was it? Oh, you left Ohio, which is a police state as well. Ohio sucks. So as far as coppers, and so then.
I actually do like. I don't like to blow my own trumpet kind of thing, but I actually agree, Liam. I also, yeah, Chipmunk Chili, exactly. Me changing his voice, which I always do, always, unless if he goes live the same time I'm live and we go over to watch, then fair enough. Obviously his voice ain't changed because I can't do it. But if I'm covering whatever he uploaded last night or yes, you know what I mean, or this morning or whatever, I always change his voice because it's the only way I can get through it. Let alone you lot and the interruptions and whatnot. They help me get through it. Yeah, they are my coping mechanism. That's it. So there we go. Oh, that didn't work.
Policing is racist in general. You know, people in general are not as racist as police are. You know what I mean? Most people, even see my light color skin right here. I see nothing against you. You're just black. There's nothing wrong with you. You're going white bread, huh? You want white bread? What was the date your son died, though?
He died on October 21st, 2022.
I'm so sorry, honey.
He died on a September.
What was his name?
We're still trying to find out things. I have to hire a private investigator. So that's what I'm working on right now. So that being said, I just hope that I can find the answers to it. It just sounds like it's not good.
Good luck, okay? Good luck.
No idea. No problem.
That's his brother right there. And YSTV, ENT on Instagram, YSTV on YouTube. And he actually can see where I'm going.
All right. Well, reach out to me on Delete Laws and keep me informed, okay?
Sorry, I absolutely weren't listening properly. I'm just reading the chat. So she said her husband was a cop. Like, sorry, I know you lot just listen properly. You're so much better than me. You are, and I commend you for it. Commend? Commend? That's the right word, isn't it? It's obviously not command. Go on, let's listen again. Hey, what do it?
All right. Well, reach out to me on Delete Laws and keep me informed, okay? Take a picture of that front of that shirt, and then you'll be able to keep it hold. Just go ahead, just take it. Okay. Well, he can remember Delete Laws. You can remember that. Delete Laws.
I get most of them
I mean,
today.
you got almost
so
3,000 people listen to you, so you'll get a little traction. Okay. Okay. God bless you, honey. God bless you. You too, man. Sorry about your son. Sorry to hear that. Too bad.
Wait there. Go on then, do it. That was her evil laugh, Lord. Don't you think she needs work? I'm training her. It's like, there you go, that's it. Go on then, do it again. Well, go on then, you do it then. That's rubbish. No, that's it. No. I'm disowning you. Go away. Don't like you anymore. No. That's flipping awful. What's that supposed to be? Sort yourself out. Latest taters. Get to fucking bed. You got school in the morning. Stop being not. Because I swear. Everybody swears. Did I? Yeah. He said the what? Oh, the D word. Liam. Oh, Laura, sorry. I misread. Laura, you're in trouble. You said the D word. And my granddaughter's reading it. That's it. Oh my God. Should I take the spanner off her? Should I? You see how they're all blue, yeah? And they've got a spanner at the end of the names. Should I take it off her? Yeah. Right, okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to have a vote. I'm going to say that you said that we should take the spanner off her, and then we're going to do a vote because we're a democracy on my channel, and we'll work it out, all right?
No more swearing too.
No more swearing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look what Laura says now, though. In them big letters, look at the bottom.
Small humans. So... sorry. So...
There you go, look, she's really sorry. So I think she should get to keep it, shouldn't she?
No.
Look how sorry she is. What are you being nasty for? Be nice. Look how nice she is.
They said sorry twice. They said 10,000.
Nobody can say sorry 10,000 times. Go to bed. Go to bed. Right, go to bed. Listen, I'll let you know in the morning how many times she says sorry, okay? Go to bed.
So swear again.
Oh my days. No, they didn't. No, that's not swearing. That's not. Bravo, Lord. You fox. Right. No, that's not swearing. That says no fucking swearing, see? Fucking ain't a swear word. So go to your bed. Get down, bollocks. Nearly, but not quite.
Toes.
No, well, it's toes fault. It should have been there, should they? They should have been in bed. And I love you. That was fun. Sorry about that. Laura, you got in trouble. Oh my God. I'm joking, by the way. She just needs to stop being so clever and reading my chat. No, on a serious note, yeah? Me and the mum put our phones down or anything like that, or we're messaging someone, she's looking over our shoulders, reading it all the time. But it's great, because it means she's absolutely awesome at reading. I'm so proud of her. But yeah. Don't be sorry, Laura, fuck it.
So, I mean, as you guys can see, it's you know, a lot of people. So when I went to Ironton, Ohio, there was a lot of people in Ohio who said, I came to Ohio and I caused all these problems. It's just not true. The problem are the police. The problem is the system of policing. Now, I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today who his brother had been a cop his entire life, and I told him how I said what I usually say. But along this journey of activism the last 2 years, I have met some guys and girls who are cops that were good people, at least in front of me on camera. So I had to say to him, you know, I don't necessarily believe that your brother was terrible, but there are terrible, terrible cops. There are terrible cops. And the majority of them are terrible. You can find delete laws, I guarantee it.
Yeah, pop that like that.
I guarantee it. Yeah, that's me. That's my website. I also have a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and a YouTube. YouTube on all of those. You're on it. You can clip that and put it on your social media. Okay? So, I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but I announced this a few minutes ago. I want to announce it again. If you go to my website, deletelaws.com, you can get a trifold. On the print at home trifold, I just raised those from $6 to $8 because I'm doing a fundraiser for my friend.
Laura, you're awesome, honestly. Don't worry about it. She's just Chica. And I just thought I'd include it because she's funny. So, there we go. Oh, by the way, also, you know, when I'm sat here like watching telly and stuff like that, I chuck the control up, or I chuck my phone up, you know, spin it and grab it, catch it again, which ain't impressive, right, to us adults. But oh, my granddaughters, they think it's amazing, and so they both spent loads of time trying to do it earlier, and they made me video it as well. So they potentially want me to show that. And then, because they go gymnastics, they want me to show their handstands and stuff. So I might show it in a bit. We'll see.
Eric, and I have to get $7,500 to be able to purchase his
Hi, Burns. You know what? And I've not said hi to loads of people. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all okay.
wheelchair for him. There is a GoFundMe up. I should put the GoFundMe. If DLZ Clips is in here, you could put the GoFundMe on your... Cancel that. Okay. So... Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a glitch in the matrix here. I'm not really sure if there's this many people in here or not. Do me a favor, put a 1 in the chat if you're watching this right now. Just do it. Put a 1 in the chat right now. If you're watching this live stream right now, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. If everybody here would put OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio, put OTVO in the chat. Everybody here put OTVO in the chat, if you would, pretty please, with sugar and...
I'm sorry, I've got to leave you listening to him for a minute because I've got to, so I'll be back in a minute, I promise.
Cherries on top. Yeah, I'm not getting any, this is what I'm getting over here, getting very, it's not even moving, so I don't know if there's a glitch in the matrix or what's going on, but... Boy, it's interesting, isn't it? Boy, it's such an interesting turn of events that we're going through. So... Alrighty. Well, alrighty. Eric, if you're watching this, buddy, I guarantee you, we're going to get you that wheelchair, brother. We're going to get it. We are going to get it. Come hell or high water, we're going to get that wheelchair. That's what's going to happen. And I want to get it before July. So I'm going to keep on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it until we raise the money to get him the wheelchair that he needs. So, yeah, you know. It would, you know, you got to be careful around these guys. So I'm on a government Well, I'm on public property, but either way, I'm not going to stay here much longer because I don't want to put myself in a precarious position. You know, I'm already dealing with a lot of things in courts across the country because I sue lots of bad coppers. So I don't want to stay much longer. To make sure I can get the flock out of here before I do. So yeah, I appreciate you guys coming. Thank you. You guys are the power. The people are the power. We, the people, are the power of this country. And what we're doing, slowly but surely, we're coming together on social media and we're taking our power back. If for some reason you guys ever don't find me here one day or my channel's been deleted, I will not stop. I will not quit. Find me. I will emerge on another platform. I have absolute zero faith in YouTube. I have zero faith in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They will try to shut down freedom fighters 100 times out of 100. So if you guys are someone, whoosh, okie dokie, pokey smoky. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it froze on me entirely. So try to reset this bad chicken and see if it'll come back in to fruition, but it's not real likely. There it is. Now I can see the AK audits. What's going on, brother? How's Alaska?
Yeah.
Good to see you guys. There it is. Everybody do me a favor.
Hi, Super. How you doing? Hello, anybody that I've missed. Oh, right, there you go. New feed. How you doing, new feed? I've not seen you for a while. Right, this is from, right, played on Saturday. I think this is from Friday, but we started it on Friday and we didn't finish it. So we're finishing it. Because my channel is no longer going to be about Chiller. It's going to be about getting him out of our system, yeah? So it'll be, you know, drip fed twizzle, that kind of thing. By the way, I know it ain't you lot of a problem. Clearly I've got the problem, but yeah. Hi everybody. What I'm pissed off about is I spent ages making beautiful, sexy avatars of myself and then I still get stuck with a blue man, so yeah.
Put in the comment section OTVO, and hit the like button. Take your finger just real fast and hit the like button. Just take your finger real quick and hit the like button. It will just take you a second. Hit the like button. Take your finger and there's a thumbs up thing right down there. There's a thumbs up thing right down there. Take your that thumbs up thing right there. Take your finger down there and just tap it. Give a little tappy. OTVO. Daniel, Richard, what is going on? Jeff hates pigs. Brian, Coke Doggy Dog. Coke Dog's in the hizzy. Coke Doggy Dog, good to see you. Ronnie, what is going on? Jack, Silver, Chevy, you weren't even in the chat this morning and you donated there. God bless you, Chevy. God bless you. The money went through. I got the money to go through. You guys can check the GoFundMe. It's there. Aaron Queen's here. What is going on? What's going on, Aaron? Yeah, Aaron, the last few lives I've done have been thousands of people. It's you know, this brand, in case you guys didn't know, we're growing by 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers a day on Delete Laws. That's what's happening right now.
He is, but we're getting him out of the system slowly but surely. Laura, I was only taking the piss. I was only taking the piss apparently, but I was also only taking the piss. I'm sorry. I did not mean to make you feel bad. I'm so sorry, honestly. I was only joking. And I'm so sorry that you feel so bad about it. I was really only messing about. Please don't feel bad. You know what I'm like. I'm a dickhead. I fucking take the piss out of everything. I'm so sorry. Please don't feel bad, please. It really actually means a lot to me. Like, I do not like the thought that you feel bad. I might go and get her now and get her to tell you all that it's all right. We're only messing. Do you want me to? Because I can, so let me know. Dog walker, stick around. I'll give you a spanner in a minute.
Now, we are growing by, let me turn the spam off. So right now on the Delete Laws channel, we're growing by 1,000, 2,000, sometimes 3,000 new subscribers every single day. So if you guys have not subscribed yet and you're just lurking, hit that subscribe button because it's content. I am a legitimate freedom fighter and I am not going to stop. I guarantee it.
Liam, Level Earth Observer. Because you know what? If that's what you mean, I completely fucking agree. He's as insufferable as him, innit? And that fucking dickhead sits up in a crane, which, by the way, yeah, I would love to be a crane operator. I love, like, being up high and all something. If I love it, I'd love to be that. He's that, sits there saying the earth's fucking flat. Get fucked. I knew that's who you were talking about, Liam. That's why I love you. And Dog Walk, actually, you know what? I remember you from ages ago as well. How you doing, love? Happy, fuck me, man. I can't talk properly. I'm happy you're here. That's what I was trying to say.
I don't stop because we don't stop. I am crowdsourced.
We don't stop. We don't stop. What don't we stop doing, people? Please. What don't we stop doing? Please tell me. Please. It's important. I need to know. What don't we stop doing?
Every person here who's a part of this on Team DLZ, I'm not here unless you're here. So it matters. You matter. I was talking to someone the other day, one of the supporters, and they were telling me, oh, I don't matter, Chili, I don't matter. And I said, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You matter big time. You're one of the people behind the scenes that nobody knows who you are that quietly support me in what I'm doing. And I can't.
You know what? All of your answers are right. Grifting, bullshitting, neither one is good as what exactly. Who is this? We exactly. Bullshitting, just fucking us. Stealing oxygen. Oh my days, that is fucking perfect. Laura, nothing's your fault, love. Honestly, I swear like a motherfucker. You know I do. And then my fucking grandkids. So don't worry about it. It's her fault for learning how to read. How dare she? Which obviously I'm joking about, but Laura, I'm so sorry, honestly, I really didn't mean to make you feel bad. I was just taking the piss. I'm so sorry. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. It's funny. And, they're my fucking grandkids. Are you really convinced that they don't hear worse? They probably do sometimes. Don't get me wrong, yeah? I don't do it deliberately to them or in front of them. But come on, you've not have heard me. You've heard me lose my temper and everything. You're telling me I'd never do that in front of them kids. I do that all day long in front of them kids. But then I have them sitting there saying, no, right, so is the D word bad? Because she said that, didn't she? One of you said dick something or another. Oh, look, that's a naughty word. Look, that's the D word. And I looked, oh, bless, it was just dick. Oh, bless, yeah, that's a naughty word. Definitely, yeah, that's a naughty word. It's just, don't worry about it, honestly. You've got nothing to worry about. You've got nothing to be sorry about. It's just fucking, just honestly. And I feel really, really bad that you've ended up feeling bad about it. Honestly, it's made me feel well bad. Please don't feel bad.
Do it without your help. I can't do what I'm doing without your help. I would fail miserably if people didn't buy my trifold, if people didn't purchase my trifold. I mean, you could ask.
But I thought people weren't buying your trifold. I thought they keep giving it away for free. And you're having all these issues because, you keep giving it away for free. And, oh, bless him. You know what, honestly, people, yeah? He can't afford to eat or anything. Bless him. Poor little starving chiller. Oh, everybody give a big, massive R, please. Violins, that's what we need. Shit, yeah, violins, that's what we need. Bring on the violins.
DLZ clips, YouTube, they will greenlight a video to monetize it. Then they'll take the monetization off. Then they'll greenlight it, and then they'll take the monetization. So we'll go to post a premiere and it'll be green, and then they'll take it off and they'll limit it. It's I mean, what we're seeing, are any other creators experiencing that? I'm not sure if they are or not. Jeff hates pigs! Shock Professor is here.
Right, I know I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to try. I'll always try. Right, ready? Jeff hates pigs! There we go. I know it weren't very good.
Silent Auditor, I got a message from you earlier. Morningstar News. Good to see you, my friend. Todd Norton, what is going on? What is going on? B9 Robot, what's going on? Lots of new names. Joe, Daniel, what is going on?
What is going on?
Okay, cool. Make sure you guys get over to my backup channel, Delete Laws Clips, DLZ Clips Reloaded. Make sure you guys go over and subscribe to my backup channel, DLZ Clips Reloaded. All right, listen, I'm not gonna drive away and keep filming, so I'm gonna let you guys go right now. But thanks for coming. If you would, please get over to DeleteLaws.com and get yourself an Indestructible Trifold. Get my ebook, get my poster, get one of my products over there. Because it's gonna teach you your rights and it supports what we're doing, and we don't stop. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Get fucked is the appropriate response to that. So yay, happy days, eh? So that is Friday one, I think. Fuck off. Give me a second. I am still super professional, I promise. Super professional commentary channel who can't say super professional properly, apparently. So yeah, what the fuck? Fuck! Wait there. Sorry. There we go. Super professional. Right, there we go. So that was that one, yeah? Las Vegas something another. Okay.
When you see a copper, you pull your camera out. That's how it works. That's what you do. That's the way it goes.
Well, this just ain't boring enough, really, is it? What the fuck? Get on with it then, Chiller, dickhead. I'll have to speed you up, look.
Just don't, you see this sign right here? The Pennymax sign? Could you just go on the opposite side of that real quick? Okay, so this is a public sidewalk. I'm a constitutional law scholar. Yeah. I've seen you guys twice the past 2 months, and you're welcome to do whatever you'd like to do. But I'm on a public sidewalk, and I don't have to really move any.
Remember, that was the most important thing, that, by the way, that he has said or ever has said. Yeah, right, no. You know what, yeah? I know what you're doing. I know you're doing your job. I'm a constitutional law scholar, so please be gentle. I'm very sensitive. Please don't touch me in the wrong places, otherwise I might make a YouTube video about it. Yeah. Proceed.
So I'm not going to. You can do whatever you're going to do, but you're not going to give me directives. She's entitled to privacy. Right, but you're allowed to shut the door. Yeah, exactly. Right. And I'm also allowed to give you instructions. You're not allowed to give me directives. I don't know who you are. I don't care. I don't know if you're armed or unarmed. I don't care. Research your legal, right? Yeah, why don't you just respect my rights and go do your job? Listen, you're going to look stupid on YouTube. Have you walked to the other side? I'm not going to, though. Yes. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Go ahead. Do what you're going to do. Do what you're going to do. The other side. I'll push the button on my phone, and my people will have me out of jail by the morning, and then I'll sue you tomorrow. By Monday, you'll have a federal civil rights lawsuit against you. You can do whatever you like. You're not going to give me directives. I'm going to stand on my rights. Now, you're welcome to do whatever you like. So stand on the public, I'm on the public sidewalk right here, bro. Look, here's the most ironic part, is when this comes out on camera later, you just don't understand. Right now, you're out of line. What's your name, Shannon? You're out of line. Yeah, you're out of line, dude. Out of line is a little slow. Yeah, okay. So, I'll give him that. You're not completely out of line yet, but you're just going to look dumb, dude. You should not be doing this. You should just do your job. You should just go over there and shut the door for privacy. I didn't even say hello. I just sat here and filmed. I'm being respectful and kind. But then you told me to move my feet. You're not my dad. I'm not moving my feet. I never said I was your dad. You're not going to tell me where I can stand. You are not my boss.
That is a damn good point, Liam. It really is. The fact that you don't care could make you more of a risk from his point of view. Absolutely. If you do not care, then you've got nothing to lose. You don't care. You can just act like a psychopath, basically, couldn't you? Not even, you know what, a psychopath, not necessarily, they're more conniving. But, somebody that could just go crazy and just suddenly do something. School shooters, for example, that kind of thing. So, Timo, I don't think I said hi to you. Rack, I'm not sure. I can't remember if I said hi to you. But all of y'all, I'm so sorry if I didn't say hello to you. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all okay. And thank you for being here. Love you for it.
I'm your boss, yeah. So go back and do your job. I'm not my boss. I'm your boss. I pay your salary. I pay your salary.
Whoa, what? Wait there. Whoa. Yeah, he did just say what I thought, didn't I? I fucking hate that. Oh, God, honestly, that I fucking hate that. That proper... Oh, that really winds me up. And they sit there saying, I pay your wages, you work for me, fuck me. Honestly, I have sat there watching other people's videos about fucking fraudsters when they've come out of that shit, and I've sat there and I've had to punch a fucking cushion or something. Fuck you, fucking dickhead.
I'm not moving my feet. I never said I was your dad. You're not going to tell me where I can stand. Right. You are not my boss. I'm your boss. Yeah. So go back and do your job. You're not my boss. I'm your boss. I pay your salary. Yeah, you pay your salary. I pay your salary. Dude, I pay your salary. You don't actually. I pay sales tax too. No, you don't actually. Actually, you don't pay income tax anymore. You don't pay income tax anymore. If you weren't here right now, bro, we wouldn't be talking. You'd be over there. I wouldn't know who's in your van. She would still have privacy. There would be nothing going on, dude. You're just gonna look silly on YouTube, dude. You're gonna look silly. Okay. You are Mr. Shannon. You're gonna look silly. How long you been a copper for?
Yeah, the downside, yeah, it's us lot that are a bit older, a bit wiser, a bit more sensible, and a lot of us have actually had bad experiences with the police, but we've still moved on and grown up. And unfortunately, a lot of these kind of channels that are always just constantly slagging off the police, they get a really big following. It's just a bunch of donkeys that don't have a fucking clue what they're talking about. Or it's a bunch of older people that can't take no fucking responsibility. Just get fucked, all of y'all. Not you lot. Not you lot, obviously. I mean all the Chili's lot.
Information's online. Then you should know better. You know how it goes, okay? You must be a millennial. Then what are you doing here right now? I don't know. Maybe we're the same age. No, I'm 10 years older than you are. You're 38, I'm 48. So I have the door shut. Yeah, I see that. So you are being respectful. You are being respectful. So you can stay right here. I know. Oh, thanks so much for allowing me to stand on the public street. Gosh, you know what? We live at the rim of these coppers. If I have to, you gonna threaten me now? No. I'm gonna give you some information. If I have to take my attention from the investigation, we decided to do this. To watch you. Listen, I'm ready for you to arrest me, bro. I'm ready. Give you a direction to stand elsewhere.
That's hilarious, isn't it? I'm ready for you to arrest me, bro. So clearly, then the last time he was arrested, he just wasn't ready. They didn't give him enough time to prepare. Like if you're about to do, I don't know, take part in a football match or something like that. By the way, and I mean actual football, not the American padded rugby that, Anyway, right, if you're about, you have to maybe do some warm-ups and get yourself prepared for it. Do some stretches, do some warm. I'm literally doing them whilst I'm talking to you, by the way. Can't tell. So the last time he hadn't done all that, so he wasn't ready to be arrested. But now he's ready. He's ready, people. He's prepared.
Me feel safe? I'll tell you the answer is no. Yes. No. Terry versus Ohio 1960 allows you to pat me down for the name of officer safety. So for your safety, look at that, copper. There's no weapons on me. And now you know what? You can't touch me. Right. A single articulable fact. And a single articulable fact of a crime. So you can't detain that. You can't detain that. That's right. So I have 2 cameras in my hand. Your safety is not in jeopardy. Why don't you do me a favor? Listen, Mr. Shannon, respectfully, why don't you shut up and go back and do your job?
Why don't you shut up and go back to somebody's fucking sofa, you stupid cunt?
Okay, well, let me try this. Why don't you shut the front door and go do your job, bro?
Really?
So silly on YouTube.
Oh, look how brave he is, look. He told a copper to go shut the front door. Oh, he's so brave, Fuck you, cunt.
Dude, there's no ifs about it. I'm not moving my feet. There's nothing you're gonna do to it. There's nothing, bro. See my flip-flops right here? And my 2 cameras? Your officer safety argument's gonna be bullshit when I sue you. It'll be bullshit when I sue you. Here's the thing, nothing, bro. Bro, let me give you another thing. See this right here? I can walk over here. I can walk right up here. I can walk right up to the van. I can walk right over here. I can walk anywhere I want, dog. Anywhere.
Do you see how he says it, but he don't actually do it? Because he knows that if he walks any closer to the vehicle in question, he will get arrested. So, I know you lot already know this, by the way, but anybody else that might watch that thinks Chili's a fucking hero, he ain't no fucking hero. He's a fucking pussy that all he wants is views and clicks and fucking donations. He's a fucking cunt.
You need to stay away. I don't have to. I can walk over. Listen, bro, you need to stay away. Listen, you guys watching? There's the edge of the sidewalk right there. That's where it is right there. Now what, copper? Now what? Don't challenge my freedom because I'll challenge your freedom. You're out of line now. Stop telling me.
Don't challenge my freedom. I'll sue you. Fuck you.
What you do, you're pissing me off. I'm a constitutional law scholar. You're a dunce cap who signed up to be a pig. Okay, now stop bugging me. I'm doing my job. I'm a member of the press. Dude, this is what I do for a living. Full time, dude. Listen, if you don't want to give me directives, don't say if I do. You're not the boss of me. You're not going to tell me what to do today. You have criminals you can investigate. I'm not.
You're not my daddy.
One of them. I'm a member of the press. You will mind your own business and you will head back into your job.
I'm a member of the press as well. You know what I do, yeah? So I take like kids school in the morning and that, and then you know, as soon as I get back, I just sit there and I watch YouTube and shit, and then I sit there on my phone and like I message people, you know, like my friends and stuff, and my husband and stuff like that. I just message people and I tell them about the crazy shit that I've been seeing, and that's my journalistic journalism.
That's what you'll do. The name of my channel is Delete Laws. You're gonna be on it though. Delete Laws? You're gonna be on my channel.
Yeah. That is a scary thought, isn't it? Oh my days, it's gonna be on Delete Laws channel. Oh my god.
I always tell people who I am. You know why? Because I'm gonna be your boss, bro. I'm gonna be your boss.
I got it right, didn't I? It's because he's a cunt, yeah.
I do a job. I'm not gonna listen to the race. I'm gonna be your boss. Stay on the roadway. You tried to tell me I couldn't stand there, and now I'm over here. What are you doing about it? Well, there's enough oxygen to keep cursing. Cursing from a journalist? Dude, you sound like a douchebag, man. Like, I thought you were cool at first. I mean, the directives, I thought you were gonna be cool. But instead, you came over here and you really have shown
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna let it play.
your ass. Because I told you to leave me alone and you didn't. And now you're getting work, dude. You just told me to stand over there and I came closer, so you look dumb. You shouldn't give me directives. There's an issue. Okay? What's the issue? What's the issue? Am I breaking the law? Because am I a member of the press? Be respectful. Open up your phone. Open up your phone. So there's the issue. Okay? Open up your phone and look at the channel called Delete Laws, brother. You're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm your boss. You're not mine. There's a big difference. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Oh, you are? You gonna tell me here's the deal? No, I'll tell you here's the deal. No. La 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 la. I can't hear what you're saying. La 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 la. I'm not moving off the public sidewalk. We'll move. I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm just telling you. I'll come closer if I want to. Shannon, you should have done it, bro. Stay on the roadway so I don't have regular pain. Dude, that's actually a bike lane. I can walk in the bike lane as well. This is the roadway. Why don't you just leave me alone, dude? Just let me film and I will talk to you. Better call for backup. There's a guy with cameras here. You guys haven't heard of me yet? I gotta see you the third time in 3 months. I'll do it. What's your name, Aiza, sir? My name is Officer Aiza. 1705. Hey, cool, man. Listen. If you don't, 1708. 1708.
Boff. Sorry. Goff, I completely agree with you. I don't think I actually said hi to you, by the way. Hello. Hi, Lisa. My breath. Told you I was an alpha. Fucking hell. Yeah, exactly. Seriously, you would think his mental health would be questioned when he behaves like this. Absolutely. I completely agree. Crackers, ain't it?
Listen, if you don't tell me what to...
Sorry, by the way. I've really got to go to the toilet, but I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
I won't say anything to you. I'll leave you alone. I'm just here to film. That's all I'm here to do. If you don't give me directives, bro, you won't look silly on YouTube. But if you give me directives, I'm a constitutional law scholar. You probably can't match my knowledge, so you're gonna look silly. And then if you wrongfully arrest me, I'll sue you, and your name goes on the federal surprise lawsuit. And then your name pops up. I'm just telling you. I just want to make sure that you stay safe distance. Dude, you don't understand. I don't have to go. You have to go. This is my area. I'm the public. I'm free here. You have a job to do over there. Don't you understand that? You can shut the door, roll up the windows. You can get privacy in other ways. But you don't tell me what to do. I'm a member of the public. I'm a member of the press. I don't want to be mean to you, dude. If you hadn't kept giving me directives, I wouldn't have been mean to you. I don't dislike you as a man. I hate your job. I hate the policies. I hate the procedures. I hate the dungeon. I hate every bit of it. But I don't hate you. I don't think that you're evil, per se. I hope you're not. Sorry. What's the dungeon? Is that jail? Have you been there? The dungeon? Have you been to the dungeon? I don't know what the dungeon is. Because you've never been. Let me take you there one time. Let me put those torture cuffs on you and drag your ass there in Clark County. Of course you don't. Jail? Yeah. Jails and prisons. Have you been in them? I've been to jail. Have you been in it? I've never been. Yeah, let me put my fingers up your butt as I pat you down and put the torture cuffs on you, bro. See how you like it. It's gonna be miserable. You're gonna hate it. Especially because I'm a wrestler and I'm a 2-time state champion freestyle and Greco. I won them both my senior year. And you know what? I don't like any man having domination over me unless they earn it. So when I have to let you guys do what you do to me, because none of you are really tough enough, then I'm disgusted with it and then I follow through with a lawsuit. Because the truth is man to man, I can hang with almost anybody. But you know what? That's not what you guys do. You guys put me in torture cuffs and show me the violence I've done. Show me the victim of my crime. I'm standing with the camera, dude. You guys arrested me here in Vegas a month ago. I sued you for $5 million. So I'll continue to sue you guys until you learn your lessons. The only way you guys can stop me is if you kill me. And so if you guys want to kill me for filming you, I can't stop the entire LVMPD force. There's 3,000 of you, and there's one of me. And it doesn't look like she's a victim. It looks like you're doing a mandatory blood draw to me. That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't look like is there a victim here? It doesn't look like there's a victim. It looks like you pulled somebody over there. It looks like you guys are mandatorily drawing their blood is what it looks like to me. Like you got a side of the road warrant is what it looks like to me. So this douchebag over here, Shannon, was lying that he had a victim over here. You're not protecting anybody. You're mandatory. Yeah, they're mandatorily drawing blood is what they're doing. That's what they're doing. There's no victim here. The victim is her. Bro, why'd you do this? Why'd you sign up to do this?
Why did I sign up to do this?
Why? This is horrible. What you do to people is horrible. The whole system is horrible.
I come from a family that has a fire department background.
I come from a long Navy family, Army family. I didn't join.
If you have your own personal decision, just
Yeah, I didn't want to go to war for oil. Yeah, I didn't want to work for Dick Cheney. Or I was going to join the Navy. My sister flipped out. You're not joining the serve your country. We're not in jeopardy. Hitler's not attacking us. Why are you doing this? You're going to go fight for Halliburton. And that's exactly what that ended up being in Iraq. And we're still doing it. We're still attacking countries for their resources. And so it's like, you know, it just sucks. You know? I see, like once I sit here and talk to you guys, man, if you're cool, I don't hate you, dude. I don't like cops. I'm being honest. The legal laws is my page, dude. You're gonna be on it. You're gonna be on it. I'll push well, because Shannon over here made an ass of himself. If he tried to tell me I couldn't stand on the public road, wanted me to go stand over by that sign. I told him to go pound sand. I said, bro.
he just wants to make sure your safety is
What's dangerous? The guy with 2 cameras wearing flip-flops? You sure I'm here to fight?
I know. Do
you think I want to fight?
Well, I hope not.
Take a look at me, bro. Do I look like one of those crazies that attacks you? You know I don't. I know what the crazies look like to attack you. I've been to jail 20 times. I know what those people look like. And I have no criminal record. I was arrested for telling the cops they were doing it wrong. They were abusing him. And they arrested me. One time they arrested me outside of a party because I was just standing there. One time I got arrested when I was 18. They put the torture gas on me for an hour and a half. My hands turned blue. I mean, I have so many stories of cops abusing me. It's unbelievable. Your cop, Jesse Sandoval, he's getting sued right now. $5 million. Yes. For excessive force. I mean, dude, I don't know why you did this. You must have some sort of complex or something. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing this, dude. There's better things to do with the rest of your life. You have got 60 more years of life. I don't know why you would do this. I cannot figure it out. I ask cops all the time, and they always say, oh, I want to help people. You really think you're helping people? Do you really think this is helpful? You think putting people in dungeons is helping society? So when they get out 5 years later, you think they're better or worse? That's the guy who punches my mom in the stomach when she comes out of the grocery store and put 5 years in prison, and he's miserable, and the guards abused him, he got raped, and you're making society worse. And I follow the FBI on Twitter. Every day they're posting, they arrested this guy for narcotics, this one, they got this guy for conspiracy. And I always comment to them, how much good do you think you're doing? Overall net good is what I'm talking about, right? Like, I don't like your job, I don't like cops, right? But when it comes down to it, both of us want to be a contributing factor to the world. I don't think that you want to be a zero. You don't.
I agree with that.
You don't want to be a nobody zero.
Everybody has a drive.
You take her to the dungeon. There's 3 people. Yeah, she's going to the dungeon. Then she gets to walk back there without torture cuffs on. You guys would have me in torture cuffs. Oh, they're torture cuffing her. God bless it. God bless it. They're torture cuffing her. Thought you said she was a victim, Shannon. Looks like you're putting her in torture cuffs, brother. Looks like she's going in torture cuffs. Doesn't look like a victim to me, bro. Looks like you lied to me, Mr. Shannon. You told me you were protecting a victim, and it doesn't look like that's true, Mr. Shannon. It looks like you lied. So now you're...
Sorry, I've been back for a few minutes, but I forgot to tell you. Hi.
What you are. A scumbag liar. Boy, good thing you're helping the victim, Shannon. You're really helping her out. Thank God for you guys, man.
What part of the country have you been to for this?
I've traveled the country from...
Scared me, dude.
Oh, no, it was a cockroach ran money. Hey, dude, I'm not going to attack you. If you guys attack me, I'm going to cower. I'm not going to fight
No,
cops.
I'm just saying.
It would ruin everything I've ever done with my life, getting in a fist fight with a cop. I would just have to let it. And now they're searching her car. See, I don't give a shit if you block the camera if there's nobody under the gun. You guys want to block the camera and plant shit? I'm not gonna. I'll try to catch them on camera, but and I'm not saying you're gonna plant shit. But just so you know, I've interviewed lots of ex-cops, and honestly, I blur their vision, their face, and I blur their voice. And lots of them told me they have you guys carry drop guns and drop drugs. And you guys know what the term is, every one of you do. And he said, a rookie, first or second year, some of those guys may not carry drop drugs. They might carry a drop gun. I don't answer any questions. But they carry drop drugs and they carry drop guns. And so when they search cars, the idea that we can't film it is preposterous. Because you get bonuses and accolades and promotions for getting drugs and seizing them. So all you have to do is put them in a car and you get a bonus, an accolade, a promotion, a party, a pizza party for you. And so we should be able to have a third party there to film.
This shit absolutely. I'm sure. Fuck me, man. I'm sure you lot all feel the same anyway, yeah? When it comes to all of these fraudsters, when they stand there, I was going to say sit there, but yeah, fine. They stand there and, you know, they're telling the cops, they don't know the law. They don't know how it actually is. At best, you've been taught very inaccurate and absolutely wrong and illegal stuff. So it's not your fault, but this is how it is. It's so insulting. I don't absolutely sort of certainly know over here, yeah, how you become a cop, for example. But I'm reasonably sure that it's a amount of time in training, and then you'll become a trainee where you're on the job kind of thing, you know, the qualified, and then eventually you'll become a qualified. But in America, did you hear that? I nearly added a H again to actually. You actually, in America, you actually have like police academies, don't you? I mean, I'm slightly taking the piss, yeah, but not absolutely. But like, yeah, like what I saw in like police academy, I know that's not accurate, but what I mean is that, you know, there are police academies, aren't they? And I can't remember who, it was this dickhead, or it was Glenn, I think, where I think it was Chile actually, and he was talking to cops and they were saying about, you know, oh, you're so stupid, you chose the worst career available, and you're just so fucking lame and low and pathetic and stupid. I bet you finished fucking last at school and you've not got no degrees or anything. Which, by the way, is fucking ironically hilarious coming from fucking Chile. Don't get me wrong, yeah? And I'll fucking say this, yeah, because I'm so past the point of caring. Most of you know that I got pregnant, my eldest, at 14. Now, before I got pregnant, I was already a fucking skiving little twat. I was proper like, you know, woe is me, blah, 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 blah. Just sort of didn't give a shit. So there was already this like truant officer involved. And but then when it came back that I was pregnant, they just basically gave up, and that was it. I was pregnant, I didn't have to go to school. Easy peasy, simples, that kind of shit. I was in my like second half of year 9, I think, which is basically like your third year at senior school, so 11, 12. Maybe I weren't, maybe it was a bit more. But like I say, yeah, I was 14. Shit. That. So, and then that happened, and etc. That is literally all the shitty, stupid things I've ever done, yeah? Yeah, fucking, the times that I got arrested, for example, the times that I've been drunk and fucking ridiculous, the times that I might have, I don't know, took too much fucking ecstasy or LSD and acted like a right cunt. All of that, I don't give a shit. It's basically a case of, yeah, fuck it. Everybody at some point was young and dumb, and we all make mistakes. A load of them we enjoy making, and we grow up and get over it. But the whole school thing, that is the one thing, and I mean this, by the way, honestly, yeah, that is the one thing that I've always regretted and always felt bad about. Like, when I was, so yes, it's 2023. Right, so my daughter, she'll be 23 years old very, very soon, actually. She's my second. Wait there, I need a drink, a second. That's better. Anyway, so I think you beautiful, wonderful Americans will get the gist. So in senior school, you get to, well, you do your exams, don't you, in year 11. And once you've done that, you leave, so you do GCSEs. And back in the day, they used to make sense, you know, that there'd be grade A, B, C, D, etc., etc. These days they've changed them to numbers and I still ain't got my head around them, but fine, whatever, actually irrelevant. So I have got one GCSE. Now, again, I ain't blowing my own fucking trumpet, and I know that I sound like a ridiculous common fucking cunt, basically. And I also know that I struggle all the time to think of the word that I want. That's not because I'm stupid. That is because I'm anxious, I get anxiety and I'm not very good on the spot. But anyway, again, that's irrelevant. So I did my English GCSE when I was pregnant with my daughter, and it was a hour once a week thing, you know, like an adult thing. And there was these two options where there was only 6 of us, and it's a case where they can put you in, I can't remember the names of them, but they can put you in for one where you cannot get any lower than a C. If you do, basically you completely failed. Or there's the other one where you cannot get any higher than a C. I know for a fact, yeah, that I would have killed it. I'm not saying necessarily, yeah, that I'd get an A, 'cause I'm not that fucking, see what I mean? Proud? That's not the word. What's the word? Fucking hell, whatever, anyway, right? I know that, for example, I could definitely have at least got a B. But no, he put us all in for that lower one. Which in a way, I don't blame him. He thought or knew that all of us would definitely get that. And we did, by the way, so yeah, got to see. I know, you know how people say, oh, long story short. Do you know what I do? I do a long story longer. Sorry. Anyway, so I sat there, big, massive belly. I was like fucking 8.5 months pregnant or something, and I sat there and did my exam in my old school hall. I was speaking to the teachers and everything, and we were all sat at these like individual little desk table things. I was sat there with all of the kids, basically. It was quite hilarious. Luckily, yeah, I don't embarrass easily. I tend to just take the piss out of all of life's situations. So that was great. But, you know, I can't even remember exactly what started this, but my point is that fucking life gets in the way sometimes and shit happens. My daughter, as I've also told you, she's the mother of my grandchildren. She got pregnant at 15, and she was being a twat at school, by the way. She got pregnant at 15, and you know when she got pregnant? She fucking got her head down, and she did her exams, and we went to the event sort of thing to congratulate all the kids for passing their exams. And so me and my daughter went there, and my oldest grandchild in a car seat, and I was so proud because the 2 exams, at least here, that mean the most, English and maths, and my daughter that had fucked around at school for fucking years, got a C in both of them. She did great in other ones as well, by the way, but so proud. So, sorry, I know you say interesting, I literally can't remember. I think it was starting because the Chili's saying now, like, there's been occasions, isn't he, where he's like, right, I finished, second from last in school, and I went university for like 26 years, but then I dropped out. And, but I'm also constitutional law scholar because, and you know what? Yeah, Rampage, how is beautiful Glasgow this evening? I'm going to just thingy this because I'm taking the piss, yeah? But, and this is Chile again, by the way, because Rampage has only just joined. And I've been watching, law fucking thingy-majig YouTube videos for 56 years, and I fucked a bird once that was a paralegal, and once, only once, I got a hand job off a beautiful fucking bloke who was in law school. It's just that kind of fucking shit, innit? You know me dick, man. I'm common. I have really bad anxiety, which makes my head go blank. I ain't fucking stupid though. By the way, and I don't think any of you have ever told me that I'm stupid. It's irrelevant. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But with Chiller, I've actually took a step back and looked at him, looked at the whole thing without the fucking let's be honest, yeah, without the hatred that we actually genuinely do all feel for him. For example, yeah, and I get this, but fuck it, my channel ain't monetized, and my channel's the place you can say what you want to fucking say, within reason, obviously. But pretty much, I don't know what, 95% of us would piss ourselves laughing if he got knocked the fuck out. And worse, that kind of shit. How can you be so fucking arrogant? Just when your head's so far up your fucking arse. Going back to, right, I stopped going to school before I'd even got to year 10. I stopped going to school at 14 years old. I know I'm not thick, but I also know that I missed a lot of shit. This is why, for example, like math stuff and science stuff just goes right over my head, which is also why I never decided to start my channel about fucking flat earthers. But fucking, do you get what I mean? How arrogant can you be? It makes no sense to me. And I genuinely mean this. How can you be so arrogant and so up your own arse, even though everything in your life up to this point has completely failed? Yeah. Burns, hello Burns, how you doing, mate? The difference between you and Chilito is that you grew up. He hasn't. He still absolutely. And yet, the whole grown-up thing, yeah, I actually do throw that out sometimes. I mean, I did it the other day, and like with Chilito, like, fucking hell, man, grow the fuck up. But then other times, yeah, and I know I've done this. Other times, I've had people in my comment section, it was a while ago, but saying, oh, why'd you do this? You need to grow up. So, fuck that shit. Where's the fun in that? So, you know, yeah, so I fucking, I don't know, but that was a sort of a thing to me basically calling somebody a cunt and laughing at them. You know, fuck that shit. With Chiller, is actually in real life, in people's face, and being a fucking cunt. I can't get my head around it. Oh, it's Wimbledon started, off. It'll start soon, won't it? Oh! Any of my wonderful, beautiful Brits. So, do you know the Download Festival? And by the way, yeah, so I'm now going to stand here and just chat shit until I see stuff in the chat, so. Anybody that not said hi to you, by the way, hello. Hi, and lots, how you doing, mate? Yeah. Fuck me, my drink is strong. Just press play. Here's a narcissist. Thank you, Laura. Oh shit, what did Unlock say? I didn't even see it. Yeah, I'm not bad, Unlock, thanks, mate. Proper enjoyed the fucking thunderstorm earlier. It was epic. Did you need to go then, Garth? Because it was this weekend, just gone. So it was at Donington. And so I live in Leicester, yeah? Now, my father-in-law lives in, it's just outside Derby, basically Derby. So we passed Donington, North, South, and so there was all these signs, yeah, on the motorway saying download and like pointing to where you need to get off the motorway. Anyway, I swear to God, because we stay at my father-in-law's at the weekend, and I swear to God, yeah, it got to a certain point every single night, and we could fucking hear the music. And I ain't even exaggerating. And it was like fucking, my husband said 20 miles away, but fuck it. I have no idea, by the way, but as the crow flies, I'm going to say fuck it. 17, 15 miles away, and we could fucking hear the music. It looked fucking great. I didn't even know they could fit fucking 3 or 4 stages on there. This is where's Hayley? I never see her anymore. Do any of you see Hayley? Hayley Taylor, Psychotic Banter. I miss her out, she's alright. I messaged her as well, but I didn't get a reply, so if any of you have seen or heard of her, you ain't got to put anything in the chat, but can you maybe message me later and just let me know she's okay? I'd really appreciate it. But me and her used to take the piss, yeah, about going to Donington Market. She knew exactly what it was. And yeah, anyway, you know what? I like Cobra Mum, by the way. And again, anybody that I've not said hello to, I'm so sorry. Hello, everybody. Cheers, Goff, I'd really appreciate it. I messaged her on Discord ages ago, and it's been nothing. It makes me quite worried. But I get it, yeah. It's like Arby's not been here. And but somebody said that they'd seen Arby elsewhere. I get it. I do it. You know, you just get bored of the same old shit sometimes. So you fuck off for a bit. Or you might fuck off permanently. I do get it, and I don't hold it against anybody. But in the same thing, I do actually worry about people. So if somebody can please let me know that Hayley's okay and Arva is okay, I'd be really grateful. Also, because there was a bit of drama, oh my God, yes, me, the angelic Aiza, got into some drama because I went on that fucking coded twat's fucking channel because I didn't know that it was an homophobic fucking dickhead. So, yeah. Do you know what was ironic though? I accidentally said the F slur, and then that next morning said any homophobic twats can stay the fuck out of my chat as well. As I've already explained though, the F thing is me and my husband call it each other, but I'm totally sorry for it. Also, in my defence, I am bisexual. I'm fucking greedy. And my sister is going to say, I'm definitely not homophobic, I promise. Arby's okay, she just fell out of me then, and fair enough, shit happened. He was literally #1 moderator, but also he's a managing moderator, so if anybody can just find out, you don't have to find out the reason or anything, but if he's got the ump with me and don't want to come back, that's absolutely fine. I completely respect that. If somebody can let me know so I can change that and make somebody else. So, fuck me, man. Hi, Vlad, how you doing? Shall we carry on? I'm out of breath. I talk so fucking much. And I know I said hi to one of you, Suze. I think it was you, Sue Bear. I don't think I said hi to you, Sumi. Hi. Dear. Life's fucking busy, innit? You know, before I got monetized and started doing live streams and all this, that and the other, I used to disappear off YouTube for like a month, 2 months, even longer sometimes. And it just did me the world of good. You know, if you get away from it for like 2 days, you completely you don't even care. And you just do whatever. You know, fucking Netflix and chill, even though that's nowhere near as good as it used to be, is it? These days, it's Netflix and get somebody to confirm that you're allowed to use the password, but yeah. Hi James, how you doing? Fucking hell, oh, wait there, I need to read what Global One's put on. I ain't got fucking glasses on. Another myth, anyone who gets a paycheck has taxes deducted from them. No one is immune. Absolutely. Clement, do you remember my fucking, one of my first YouTube payments? I got loads of fucking tax took off me. I don't even live in England. I do live in England. I don't even live in America, even. I delete those. Oh, fucking hell, man. You start keeping me busy, look. I'm reading the chat instead of pressing play. You must sort yourself out. Fuck.
Party for you. And so we should be able to have a third party there to film cops searching people's cars. Because you do get promotions the more drug busts you get. Your department gets more money from the 1994 crime bill for every drug bust you get. You get more money. You can get more officers through the Drug Advocate General Fund through the 1994 crime bill because you find drugs in a car. So that gives you an incentive to put drugs in a car. Maybe not you, Mr. Foster, maybe somebody else. But we need someone in a third party filming. So you got body cameras. No, Zach Wester had a body cam on 50 times and he planted drugs. Who's Zach Wester? In Florida. He's the most infamous one there is. That's the truth, dude. And they're planting drugs. It's not just Zach Wester. There's hundreds and hundreds of videos of cops planting drugs. I caught cops planting a gun in Ohio. It's disgusting. James Sheets is his name. He was murdered. James Sheets, he was murdered by...
Oh. I remember James Sheets. Now, don't get me wrong. As I've already said, my memory is not great. I get, like, for example, yeah, it could be James Sheets and another bloke's name, and I could get the actual circumstances mixed up. But, good night, Arto. Take care, mate. Wasn't it James Sheets who was an absolute justified shooting? Oh, and wasn't it him that he said that they planted a gun and all that and the other? Absolute bollocks, wasn't it? Oh, and it was also him that had the pregnant missus that weren't his missus anymore and hadn't been with him for fucking ages.
Tommy Shinniman, the cop in Youngstown, Ohio. He murdered him. They set him up, they murdered him. Look, if you're just trying to earn a paycheck, there's better jobs. But if you have a deep care for what you do, I don't know how you have a deep care for this. How? You didn't see what's going on with the you say, oh, that, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Don't, yeah, the directives are ingrained in you. You gotta give a directive. I'm a full-grown man. You think I walk in the street all the time?
Say hi to them.
They can't help it. They gotta give a directive.
You can't hear them. Probably not. Just listen to that. My daughter don't want to say hi to you. See how she is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got her in. I'm out. Listen, coppers, don't tell me what to do. See you guys on the next one. Later, gators.
No, you're going on your life tonight. I said, no, I might do, but it'll be later when you start all asleep. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I said, nope. She said, did that just finish? I didn't even realise. It actually did, didn't it? No, do one, dickhead. Right, just a second. I've got shit that sorry, hi, I'm back. I've got shit that I actually want to look at, but I'm also not overly organised. So, first of all, let's do this. Well, what is that shit? Because I saw that earlier, yeah, but I didn't download it because I have no idea what it is. So, do you want to look at that? I'm going to play it until you lot say, no, do this.
Bit of an intro.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you, dude. How you doing? How's life over there where you are?
Oh, Germany's treating me just okay. The cops are slightly more reined in over here. So.
Well, we learned our policing from the Nazis. So we have...
Help me out a lot. What is do this or that? What's this and what's that? Right, so no, do this. See, right, darling daughter, yeah? If you were me, yeah, and you said people, right, so should I do this or something else? And they said, no, do this. Wouldn't you find that a little bit muddling? Like, because if they're wanting to do it, they should just say, yeah, do this, shouldn't they? But they say, no, do this. It's like that thing, yeah? Yes, we have no bananas. It's like that.
Oh, I believe so.
What's really ironic is if you take a look at the uniforms out of Massachusetts, and I challenge anybody to and send me the pictures. Go to my website deletelaws.com and take a look at the Nazis, and then look at the police uniforms in Massachusetts. They are spot on, exact replicas of the police here are Nazis. So I don't know how else to describe it. It's the only way I could actually describe it is that they are actual.
Yeah, you know what, yeah. So all the, Chile says, yeah, that he's studied for 20 years to be a constitutional law scholar, right? So I've been fucking about online. Again, at least for 20 years. And also, always been mad about history, but because of my dad, always fucking really, really interested in World War II history. Now, everything that I've seen, everything that I've read, everything that I fucking know does not equate to American police officers. Now, don't misunderstand. I already know that some of them are bad, some of them are fucking horrible, and some of them should not be in that job. But as I've said before, that's because they're human. There's always bad humans. Most humans are good, some are bad. There are bad psychotic doctors, nurses, teachers. Fucking hell, there's shitloads in politics. Just there.
Well, Nazis. And we learned it from Hitler. And now what we're seeing in the United States of America is that there was a ministry of truth, a information hub, if you would, that was ran by a guy named Goebbels, Gobbels. Goebbels. I can't say his name.
Right, sorry, yeah. I need to roll this cigarette and I need to find my glasses because I'm going to be stood over here And you lot are a lot more intelligent than me, so I want to be able to see what you lot are saying. And sorry if you mind, but I'm probably going to also back it up 10 seconds so that I can proper concentrate. I didn't realise this was going to be like this. I apologise. I have no idea. Give me a minute. Not a minute, a few seconds. Where's my fucking glasses? Fuck me, that's hard work. I don't know why I bury my glasses, you know. I fucking need them and all. I stick them in the most stupid places. Right. About 10 seconds. Continue.
That there was a ministry of truth, a information hub, if you would, that was ran by a guy named Goebbels, G-O-B-B-L-E-S. Goebbels. I can't say his name properly.
Yeah.
Maybe you know his name.
Yeah, you got it.
And now what they're doing here in the United States of America is they've appointed someone called a PIO, a public information officer. Now, this public information officer here in the United States has a very specific role. And that role is to determine whether or not you're going to get the body cam footage of you or your loved one being assaulted, raped, or murdered by the cops here in the United States. And so, you know, you're in Germany, but I'll tell you what, man, you're right in the hub. You're right in the hub where we learned everything.
In all fairness, Rampage, I quite often have trouble pronouncing English as well, so.
And now between Israel and the United States, we're trying to...
I stand by this, yeah? Global Mom is so much better at talking with an English accent than I am. Hi, Dipbag Patrol. I watched your last video, Dipbag. It was fucking awesome. I hope that everybody's okay, how you doing, love? I hope all of you are already subscribed to Dipbag Patrol, but if you're not, fucking hell, man, subscribe. His videos are awesome. They're really, really good quality, actually, and it makes me feel ashamed. But yeah, subscribe.
Find out who can be the bigger authoritarian. And people will say, China, look at the North Korea. If you're comparing the United States of America.
Would anybody actually, I mean, right, you know, if you had to pick one country that was like, communism and this, that and the other, I'm reasonably confident that most people would say North Korea. Just throwing that out there.
China and North Korea, maybe, just maybe, you've been brainwashed. You should be comparing the United States, well, what used to be Canada, what used to be Australia, but they've lost freedom based on the bird flu, and they can just walk over your rights and don't ever...
So it's not Australia, so what used to be Australia, so it's not Australia anymore then? Okay, right, yeah. So, yeah, so you know Australia, they take their shit seriously, and you know what else? It's fucking worked. Dipbag, it's kind of funny just saying that, but you know what I mean. Drop your link, fucking hell, man. Drop your channel link in my chat. Don't drop a link in my chat, because it will smell and I ain't got no cleaners. But yeah, do that, please. Is it okay, yeah? Is it classed as transformative if every now and then I just pause Chile and just say, meh, and just press play again?
Never forget what they did. Don't you ever forget Richard Dawkins, who I was Ali Baba because I was an atheist for 20 years. Richard Dawkins was my man. Richard Dawkins, because I'm what you call an empiricist. Everything that I say, everything that I do is based on a long form empirical study where we can see what's happening.
What was that? That went on my phone, was it? Give us a second. I'm backing up 10 seconds. Charge.
On a long form empirical study where we can see what's happening through time, through thousands and thousands and thousands of interactions. So I'm what you call an empiricist, was what John Locke was. And so the empirical data is clear that these jackboot thug pigs in the United States of America have got to go. I was not a defund proponent before I took off on the road in 2021, and I went from California to Maine and back twice. Every single city, town, state I have ever entered, It is corrupt with police corruption, and the police corruption that's the very bottom. Police corruption is down here. What's really important is when you get up.
Yeah, but surrender monkey, cock goblin is a word, and dickweed is a word, and fuck, what's the other ones? Shit, what is it? Oh, you have to tell me. What's the one that Mr. Sensible uses quite a lot? My head's just gone dead.
Up to the mayors and the county commissioners and the governors. There are people who are in power. Every bad piggy you see ruining someone's life, there is a city council member, a mayor, a commissioner, someone in power who is protecting that filthy pig. And so until we change it, it's just nothing, not much is going to change.
Yeah. So look, you do a lot with. I'm here on your website. You know your mission statement. Some of these things that I hear from you again and again. The overturn of Terry versus Ohio. Can we go into that a little bit?
Sure. I mean, you can always get me to talk about Terry versus Ohio. Terry versus so the Fourth Amendment said.
It ain't funny, bruv. It's boring. It just comes out the same shit all the fucking time. That's been debunked to fuck. And so, if you're actually serious about your fucking podcast, you'd have fucking looked into who this fucking cunt is and you'd have fucked him off. What you didn't, which makes you a fucking twat.
Fourth Amendment, first of all, it says it is the right of the people. That's the first line of the Fourth Amendment. And so many people just forget the first line of the Fourth Amendment. The Fourth Amendment is for the people to be secure in their person, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation. So what does that mean? That means that no arrest warrant can be issued without probable cause. Probable cause is when you have broken the law. That's what happened. You broke the law. You're a bad chicken. You did something wrong. We know you did it. There's probable cause. How do we know it? Your son's bleeding. Your wife is bleeding. You have the item stuffed into your purse. We can see you stole it. That's called probable.
But I thought that if your girlfriend or your wife's bleeding, you just point a camera at them, at the bloke, and they stop, and then you take them on that fancy double-decker bus, and you say, "You shouldn't beat your missus," and they say, "I'm so sorry, I won't do it again." And then you let them go. I had the gist right, didn't I? That's actually it, isn't it?
Oh.
Shit, man. By the way, I don't actually do this very often, but if you'd like to support the channel, especially my tobacco and alcohol fund, the links are in the pinned comment, pinned message, whatever the hell it is. I'd really, really appreciate it. Everything helps.
Cause. Now, throughout the history of our white supremacist Supreme Court, which literally there are dozens of members who've been on the Supreme Court who were white supremacists. I'm real sorry to inform anybody who doesn't like it, but that's a fact. And so what we've done is we've bastardized what probable cause is. It's probable cause is a willy-nilly thing. It's somewhere. No, it's not. It's when you have broken the law, then the probable cause has been met. That's going to be supported by oath or affirmation from the victim, from the person who you have wronged. So in other words, go back to 1793 when the Constitution was finally ratified with the Bill of Rights intact. So then what happens is if you violated my right, Mr. Jeffries, then I get out of my cabin, get on my horse, take my buggy down to the it was back then it was the president of the police bureau, and I go down to the police bureau and I file a complaint, and I swear by oath or affirmation that Chris Jeffries has violated me. He's violated my rights.
Oh, absolutely. So, sue me, thank you very much. Yeah, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Sue.
He beat my woman, kicked my dog, and stole my porridge. And so I'm filing a complaint against you. This is the essence of the Fourth.
Beat my woman, kicked my dog. What? Did he say? Wait there.
Complaint, and I swear by oath or affirmation that Chris Jeffries has violated me. He's violated my rights. He beat my woman, kicked my dog, and stole my porridge. And so I'm filing a complaint against you. This is the essence of the Fourth Amendment. This is what the Fourth Amendment means. Okay, now, fast forward to 1960.
No, I'm pausing. Do you know why I'm pausing, Chilo? Would you like to know why? Because it's my fucking live stream, ain't me? So Chili would... he would really appreciate it if you please didn't. I so fucking forgot. What was it? His woman. What did they do to his woman? Kicked his dog. Stole his porridge. What was the woman? Because the woman bit's funny. His porridge. Oh, my days. His porridge, does he live with 3 pairs? Absolutely. I wonder who helped him come up with that shit. Do you know what else I'd like to know, yeah? You know all this fucking, this recent growth that he's had? So I still stand by that he has definitely bought a load. Hey, girl, love, how you doing? That he's definitely bought loads of subscribers. Of course he has. Obviously he has. Because his viewers haven't gone through the roof. But I do also acknowledge and accept that he has actually got more subscribers than what he used to have. And maybe more views? Maybe? I don't know. It's still the same fucking like 30 that are allowed to talk though, isn't it? Shit, you know what? I keep fucking forgetting what I was going to say. Give me a second. I will remember. Actually, this isn't what I was going to say, yeah? But, has he got his 100,000 fucking YouTube play button yet? Because he ain't as far as I can tell. Wonder why that is. And the other thing that I forgot that I was going to say, and I still can't remember, so we're going to press play and we'll see.
When you have a bastardized Supreme Court, go back to the Federalist Papers. John Jay said in Federalist number 3, if we appoint the right men in the right places. What does that mean if you appoint the right men in the right places? That means if you put people in power where they're appointed for life, the Supreme Court...
No, Goth, but by all means, if you want to accidentally do it one day, I'm all down for a laugh. I'm only joking. I am actually only joking.
Let me just help everybody. It's the Supreme Court, scholar. It's the Supreme Court, scholar. Go take a look. Probable causes when you...
Navy girl, yeah? Dickbag's fucking last video is awesome, ain't it? His videos are well good. Honestly, I'm actually genuinely jealous, I've got no fucking... I don't know. I don't know how to do that shit. So all I do is the simplest way and just chat my shit. It's fucking brilliant. It's so good. And how do you do that? How do you do the whole chat GPT thing but with Chili's voice? I need to know. But I don't expect you to give away any trade secrets. So, by all means, if you want to email me and just let me know secretly, oh my days, I would so appreciate it. But not because I do it, but because I think, just fucking hell, man. There was me, my mind's just fucking blowing up. I went on ChatGPT today, and you know what, yeah, we'll get there.
have broken the law supported by oath or affirmation. Now, with that being said, here's what happens. In 1968, a white supremacist Supreme Court with Earl Warren, who's an authoritarian pig, who advised FDR to lock up 100,000 Japanese people. And they did that, put internment camps in New York City, in Grand Central Park, with thousands and thousands of Japanese who were not violent, that did not want to...
Right, wait there. I'll put this on charge. Right. It's calm abandoned, mate. Fucking nice, ain't it? See how it is. Right. Yes, that is absolutely true. I know that. And that is absolutely disgraceful. But, and sorry for adding a but that was then, this is now. Just, if people with such loud voices didn't keep, I don't know, I don't even know how to word it. But yes, that was fucking disgraceful, and it happened, and it did happen, and that was fucking awful and wrong. Lots of things were wrong though. Slavery was wrong. Segregation was wrong. Lots of things were wrong. And that is not me minimising them at all. But what it is me saying that has literally got fuck all to do with what he's talking about now. I fucking hate, recently, where we were looking at some older videos of his and whatever, and then more recent ones, and he brings in George Floyd, and he brings in fucking Breonna Taylor, and he brings in fucking, oh my days, fucking disgraceful tragedies to try and bolster his, yeah. Colin, I thought you'd gone, I thought you'd abandoned me, but you're here, hi.
Attack the United States. In 1968, they changed our Constitution. So
Shush, Chiller. Hi, Bob. How you doing, mate?
But when you hear about a Supreme Court holding, what a Supreme Court holding means.
Natasha, I might have said hi to you, but I don't know if I did, so I'm saying hi to you now. Hi. And anybody else that I've not said hi to, I'm so sorry. Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Is they have interpreted the Constitution, and now the Constitution has twisted ever so slightly. And the Constitution that you thought was rule of law is no longer rule of law. If the Supreme Court says it's the Supreme Court, scholar, just remember that. So you're a constitutional law scholar.
Right, you know what, yeah? Don't like to get too political, and also, I'm an American, so it actually doesn't affect me, but it affects people that I know, right? I have got the major arse with the Supreme Court because of the whole Roe v. Wade thing. So, Chile bringing the Supreme Court in just literally means go fuck yourself, as far as I'm concerned. So, just throwing that in there. All good here, jolly good. Yeah, that's it. I thought I said it wrong. Oh my days. Honestly, I can't even fucking talk properly. Jolly good, Bob. I'm glad you're okay. The only thing that could part us, the only thing that could part us, Aiza, would be vast quantities of alcohol. Maybe. But I mean, I don't know. You know what, yeah? I'd have to. Do you know what? You know what could actually fuck me up? And it could, and I accept this. I can fucking drink, yeah. I have got an amazing tolerance. I really have. I can outdrink all the blokes that I know. Easily. But you know what would absolutely do me and shorten the time a lot? Would be shots. And I don't like shots. And it's not because it's a lot quicker. It's just, I just don't like shots. I like to sip or gulp or whatever my alcoholic drink and enjoy it. And, you know, slowly but surely feel inebriated. But shots, nah. So there we go. That's the only thing that would fuck me up. And you ain't making me do it. You can't do it. You have to pin me down.
You got my poster, you got my ebook, you got my trifold, and I told you memorize every single case on my poster, and you did it. Okay, scholar, so what's the problem? It's the Supreme Court. In 1968, in Terry versus...
Liam, I've come to fucking realisation, yeah? So all the me disappearing for a wee, yeah, every 10 minutes. So what it was is that... I think it was Unlocked. I think he knew what I was on about, but it might have been somebody else. Anyway, right? For anybody that goes shopping at Aldi or Lidl or whatever, yeah? So they do these boxes of wine, which I'm doing, by the way, in massive, inverted, what's it called? And so it's pear, though. So it's made from pears. And it's like roughly £5 a box. Wait there. Wait there. Right, I've got it. Right, there we go. So, it's a £5 for 3 litres, and it's 6.5%. So it's I just drink, and I drink, yeah, and I do. And I don't get drunk very easily, and then even when I am drunk, I'm not belligerent and stupid. Like, you know, me and my husband been together here for like about 17 years. And it took him a good 5 years for him to finally be able to spot the signs that I'm drunk. And it's basically that I'm a little bit more confident, I'm a little bit louder. That's pretty much it. So yeah. So anyway, so this cheap wine stuff. So one of my lovely friends sent me some booze, and so I've been drinking that. I've still got 3 litres. Is that what I said? Right, yeah. 3 litres of that stuff. When I drink that stuff, which is probably going to be tomorrow, I will be going to the toilet a lot. I will. But when I drink something like whiskey, because I just sip it, I don't go to the toilet. I realised this, yeah. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. I did a whole life and it's like 2-3 hours long. I didn't go to the toilet once. It was amazing. So yeah. If I could afford it, I'd always drink whiskey. Whiskey's great. Love it. I like the buzz. I like the lack of a hangover. I like the fact that I don't have to go to the toilet every 10 seconds. But I can't afford it. So I looked at fucking whiskey and Aldi the other day and it's fucking 15 quid, man. Well, no, it's £15 something. They have 2 different sorts of whiskey in Aldi, yeah? And like one is supposed to be better than the other. The one that's better than the other is like 50p more. What the fuck's the fucking point? So yeah, so if I want to drink whiskey, I basically need 6. No, I don't, but sorry. But the shop near me sells one that's like £15.50, and that's actually alright. So why is Aldi charging that much? Make it make sense. But let's get back off the alcohol and back onto chiller. Hope you like me, little Is it called a segway? I don't know.
Ohio, they made it that if a cop has reasonable articulable suspicion that you could be armed, he can run up and grab you. And reasonable articulable suspicion is a reason to detain you. What does detainment mean? According to Hugo Black, well, what if you go to question him and he's just going to go run right up?
Hey Liam, yeah, you know my husband, so again, been with him for like 17 years, and I can fucking drink. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not blowing my own trumpet yet, I really can. I can fucking drink. It's like when I have Guinness, I stop at 7 pints, not because I'm drunk, but because my stomach's starting to feel a bit, fuck me, man, that's woeful. Because, you know, Guinness is like, I don't know, it's almost like thick and filling and whatnot, isn't it? So, but my husband, bless him, love him to death, and I do. Me and him are absolutely made for each other, and it's great. But he's 6 years older than me as well, right? And you know when you're a young guy and you start drinking, and you end up building up a tolerance. Just never happened with him. Never happened. Never built up a tolerance. And he's drank and he's drank and he's drank. Don't do no. And I swear, I swear to God, yeah. So if we drink that cheap fucking fake wine stuff, it gets a headache and it ruins it. So we don't drink that together anymore. We don't. But we like whiskey together. We do. Yeah. So he has to. I'll drink whiskey neat, and he'll mix it with Coke or lemonade or something, and he'll have maybe 2 to 3 glasses of, you know, a dash of whiskey and the rest lemonade or Coke or whatever. And then that's it. That's him. That's him done. That's him. Pretty tipsy, happy. You know, when you're merry drunk, that's him. Sorted. Cheapest date ever. Basically cost me maybe, I don't know, what? It cost me less than a £5 to get in his pants. Happy days.
Off. Then he can just run right off? And yes, that's correct. He can just leave if there's no probable cause. Well, I don't know about that.
Chilling's hearing. Right, Chilly's hearing is tomorrow, isn't it? I thought it was today, you know. I had the 12th in my head, massively. Hi, Raymondo, how you doing, mate? So, I know it wasn't me. Hi. So anyway, I had the 12th in my head, even though previously I thought it was Tuesday. But then I thought, no, it's the 12th, so that's Monday. Which is today, obviously. So it's tomorrow, isn't it? And is it at 8 I can't fucking talk, man. 8 a.m. or is it 8? Like, what time is it? Because I worked it out. Delete laws. Fuck me, man. I keep fucking giving you spanners. Stop flipping making new channel, whatchamacallit. So I keep giving you spanners, and you're absolutely making it so I can't talk anymore. Wait there. Right, yeah. So. Fuck me, see what I mean? Anyway, it's on our Nevada judges, that's the one, isn't it? I even went, I hate hearing my own voice. So I went on there as well today, and I was thinking, why is there nothing there? I was so confused. But it's tomorrow. So it's 8 a.m. tomorrow, isn't it? Sorry, I weren't looking. 8 a.m. Yeah, which is 4 p.m. UK time. And he's back in Las Vegas, isn't it? Because that was something else we realised when we was watching. Hi boy, how you doing, mate? When we was looking at his shit on Saturday, he was back in Vegas. So because he'd gone LA, hadn't he? And so we were all thinking, oh my days, he's fucked up. I swear, I fucking gave you a spanner. What's going on? Hi, sweet pie, love. Delete last clips reloaded. Comment again so I can see that I've actually done it right. I'm just giving them all away. Coleman, I need to put a fucking t-shirt on, don't I? But you know, I don't want to because it's really fucking hot and I don't want to be all minging in it. So, yeah. Hi, Madge. How you doing, mate? Dear me. What's that? I'm curious now. Wait there. I need to know what this... wait there. Let's see. I bet you my phone fucked up. I swear to God. I bet you. I just click on somebody's link. Why have you not got a spanner? Oh my days. Delete last clips, yeah? You're taking the piss out of me. He is, isn't it? Yeah, it is, Bob. I checked it out. It is 8 hours behind us. So that's why if they're doing... Wait there, 8 a.m. Yeah, so that's why it's going to be 4 p.m. If our beautiful, wonderful Nevada judges weren't covering it, you know, if it was just on some random channel that we didn't give a shit about, I'd have fucking gone live and could look at it. I have no idea what this is. embarrassing me. Right, anyway, yeah, let's carry on. But yeah, like our Nevada Judges is awesome. So everybody go there. I will be there. I will sort of be busy, but not overly busy, so I will be there. So make sure you're all there. Global Mum, if you, I don't know, have they got a link ready yet? Or actually, Global Mum, I'm asking you by the way, because you're fucking amazing. Can you please drop a link for our Nevada Judges? I'd really appreciate it. I have no idea what. Well, that's it. That's what we were watching, isn't it? Look at him. Ain't it funny, yeah? Looking at him and not hearing anything. Not really.
So history's been bastardized. So in 68, they changed it from no warrant shall issue to question him, and he's just going to go run right off. Then he can just run right off? And yes, that's correct. He can just leave if there's no probable cause. Well, I don't know about that, says Hugo Black, lifetime member of the KKK from Alabama, appointed in 1938 by Franklin Delano Roosevelt. So history's been bastardized. So in 68, they changed it from no warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation. That changed to the cop swears he was reasonably suspicious.
I totally agree, Bob, honestly. I actually, because I'd muted it because I didn't want to hear my own voice. And so when I went on this, you could just see his mouth moving and no sound came out. That was, sorry to be dramatic, yeah, but that was honestly my favourite time of dealing with Chiller. It really was. So there we go. So we've had it.
So he was reasonably suspicious of you. I got my dog.
We love you, puppy.
Charlie, come here. Come here.
You good boy, Charlie. You good boy.
So that changed from a that changed.
Fuck's sake, I need some back hair. I haven't got fucking money. Right, I've got to go and try and find some back hair to roll a cigarette. So yeah, you carry on listening to him. I'm back in a minute.
Changed from they're swearing an oath or affirmation by the victim to the cop swears that he was reasonably suspicious of you, and it's not arrested if you're only detained. Now, when I've done my research, and listen, scholar, open up ChatGPT, open up the dictionary. Arrested means to stop your motion. So that means a copper can stop your motion with his words. So we completely changed the meaning of the Fourth Amendment. And eventually it's going to come back. Remember, Brown versus Board of Education, 1896, created Plessy versus Ferguson. In 1954, Brown versus Board of Education ended segregation. So that's, you're right around 58 years there. We're at 53, 54 years with Terry versus Ohio. We're on the cusp of change if people actually want to jump on the bandwagon and realize that you do have rights. You are a free American. That's what matters the most. And so when the Fourth Amendment was fundamentally changed by the Warren Court in 1968, take a look at the prison industry. In 1968, we were about 350,000 people in prison. Today, we're...
Natasha, was you here a few days ago when he attempted to do a Boston accent? It was absolutely fucking awful. I swear to God, yeah, I can do it better. And I can do a South accent better. Hiya, super necessary. Hi, Tanner, how you doing, love? Hi, Golden Retriever, how you doing, mate? Oh my God, I am too fucking hot, I swear to God. I was saying the other day though, when I am a proper Brit. I whinge when it's cold, I whinge when it's raining, and I fucking whinge when it's hot. Proud Brit, so yeah. Honestly, I'm fucking dying now, I don't like it. And top it all off, it's great, yeah? I've got alcohol, I've actually got a drink, yeah? Got a fucking back here. Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. So, it is hot. Where are you? By the way, I don't need specifics, sorry, Golden Retriever, but I just mean like, what country are you in? Are you in America? Who was it that was it? Oh, bloody hell, that's hot down there though, isn't it? In Savannah, Georgia? Or somewhere like that, isn't it? Yeah, oh. Dead proud of myself, well proud of myself, see how it is. I know my America. Right, so it's fucking well hot down there though, isn't it, all the time? Here, we just, I don't know. You know what, yeah? You know the biggest complaining we'll do? When people say, what are you on about? It's always like that over here. It's always that temperature over here. And we're like, yeah, but here, it's a different kind of hot. It's different. It's a different hot. You don't get it. We get a different kind of hot. And we don't get a different kind of hot. We're just muddy, shriveled up normally cold Brits. So there we go. And we are renowned, we are renowned for complaining about the weather and queuing. So that's fucking final. Now I've still got to try and find enough backy to build up the second half of my roll up. So yay.
2.5 million. So what happened? Well, you got 100,000 cops, million cops in America, something like that. You got 1 million cops, I think, in the United States of America. So every single day, one of those little piggies only needs to be reasonably articulable suspicious of you, and then you get detained. But just so you guys know, George Floyd was Terry stopped. I don't know if anybody knows that or not.
See, I've just done it again, innit? Anybody that was here, half hour? Hi, Tina. Oh, no, I thought that's Tina. No, it's not Tina, it's Timo. Sorry, I apologise. I can't see properly. I still didn't put my glasses on. I did, but I took them off because my head's too hot. Anyway, do you see what I said about half hour ago or something? There he is again, choosing absolute fucking disgraceful tragedies to bolster his fucking position. Chile, fuck you.
They got a call.
By the way, I'd really appreciate it and love it if all of you can please join in with the fuck yous, whether it's F you, fuck you, whether it's the emoji, or it can be any of the numbers. And remember, all the numbers count. 69, 88, 42, 33, 77, 15. I think that's it, innit?
The cops went up and they said, oh, we're reasonably articulable suspicious because someone called us and said that he passed a funny $20 bill. Where is that funny $20 bill? Where did it go? You figure if that was the impetus to kill the man, well, then where's the funny 20? He was Terry stopped. And then he was detained in a Terry stop. And then they put their knee on his neck. So now what are the policies around?
No, I'm fucking interrupting again, I don't know all the little tiny details about it. I don't, but I saw what I saw and I thought it was fucking disgraceful. But also the whole they thought that he had a fake note or something like that. I could be wrong, and by all means correct me, because I'm not saying that I know this for sure, but this is the impression that I got, that it was a shop that said he had a fake money note. It weren't the police, it was the shop. Now again, completely irrelevant. Honestly, and this is how strongly I feel about it. As far as I've heard, not heard. I've looked into it, and from what I can tell, it wasn't exactly the most pleasant of individuals. But, and please listen to my but. It's important, But that was completely irrelevant and completely white clean with what that fucking copper did to him. That was disgraceful and completely wrong. Absolutely. And I do not care what that bloke had done. I do not care. The way them officers acted was disgusting. Revolting. Just so wrong. So I hope you understand what I'm getting at. And and then fucking when oh god, and he uses Breonna Taylor, and then that's completely different. And so much more disgusting. And like with George Floyd, the copper actually got done. One of them did, anyway, got done. With Breonna Taylor, none of them got done, did they? Fucking disgusting, man. Oh, Global Mum, your posh accent is just amazing. Honestly, love, you speak so much better English than I do. So, there we go.
Terry stops is what we have to start to ask ourselves. Is there a national policy on Terry stops? Does every cop shop do it different? Yes. Each and every cop shop around America now sets up their entire system. If you ever hear the term, it's for officer safety, that comes directly from Terry versus Ohio. Directly. I tell people this time and time and time again. You have to go to the source of the problem. People say, no justice, no peace, no racist police. I tell them, shut your mouth. Overturn Terry. Overturn Terry. We're not doing it. When you say overturn Terry.
Right, sorry. Have you ever heard him go up to protesters, that are saying no justice, no peace, and have you ever heard him go up to anybody shouting that stuff, chanting that stuff, and say, shut up, shut your mouth, say overturn Terry, have you fuck.
The politicians go, what are you saying? You talking about policy? You talking about law? Oh, because no justice, no peace, no racist police. What do the conservatives do? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What were you saying?
Yeah, you got no chance of that, have you, Natasha? Fucking pussy, innit? But, Mike, you remember though what he says? The reason that he won't go back to Ironton, to, you know, go back to that warrant is because they're going to kill him. They're going to kill him. He knows, yeah? He's going to die spreading this message. They're going to kill him in jail. Fuck off.
You were saying something like, not all cops are racist. Which
No,
is
they're
true.
not.
They're not. They're not. Not all cops are racist. They're not. I'm telling you, the policies and procedures based on Terry versus Ohio that create reasonable articulable suspicion and that they can detain you for reasonable articulable suspicion has ruined our country. It's ruined. And we got to get it back. And the only way we're going to get it back is if one of us get to executive power and change it from the top down.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, so Chili, what, because you said, I mean, everybody, I'm not imagining this, am I? He said, definitely over a month ago, possibly 2 months ago, that he had decided what state he was running for governor for, didn't he? I'm not imagining it, am I? So, hi, Majestic, how you doing, love? So, you know, why do we still not know what's going on? What's going on? Hi, Steve, I don't think I said hi to you. Hello, mate, how you doing?
That's why we love what you do here. We just think that every time I see you go up and stand up like this and know your rights and everything like this, I get really highly inspired. But I wanted to ask you too, what's the most common kind of coercion that you see? I mean, you interact with so many police all the time. What's one of their most common mistakes?
Oh, cheers, Steve. I thought it was, but I don't trust my own memory sometimes. It's a bit not great, basically.
That they're making?
That they think that they're your daddy. That they think they can tell you to go stand.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my daddy. Sorry, I just had to say that, and I will. Actually, should we do it now? Fuck it, why not, eh? Are we on YouTube? Fucking hell, aren't we? We're fucking on YouTube. Get in there. By the way, just because I can. No, that's not what I meant to press. Look, there I am, look. Woo! So look you are. Right, move out there. Videos. There we go. That's the one, isn't it? Chili's a nice person.
Life will change.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
See if this person texts me or emails me, because if they don't, then on Monday, I'm going to burn that person to the
Hi, Mimica. How you doing, love?
ground.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
And you deserve to. You're a piece of shit. You deserve it, dude. You are a piece of shit. You are a gigantic piece of shit.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
Got him. I got you, dude. I've got you. You don't even see all the screenshots. I've got you. You understand that? You will suffer.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
We know that's true. So I just can't wait till Monday morning, because on Monday morning I get to finally burn a troll.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
On Monday we burn a troll at the stake and we ruin him, ruin his life. And I'm happy to do it.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
By the way, yeah, I have to say, you know that was on that was posted on his Telegram, and I got it, and then I tried to post it on Discord, and it was rejected because of it being what's the word? Fuck me, man, I can't remember the word. But anyway, the pink thing weren't there, yeah, so I had to scribble the pink thing on there to make it possible. Basically, there's nothing there, so yeah. Right.
Let me talk specifically to the guy that I sent the email to earlier. If you don't fall in line, then fuck you. I'm gonna burn your ass to the ground. I'm gonna burn you to the ground. And I don't give a shit about your career. I don't give a shit about your life. I don't.
Was it delete of that? I couldn't remember, so I didn't want to name you or anything like that. But exactly, and so it was brilliant. I fucking loved it, and it didn't have that thing there, did it? It was all like smooth going, and so I tried to post it on in the chili bit on Kate's Discord, and it wouldn't work because why can't I fucking think of English? It was not extreme. It was whatever. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, delete love. You're awesome. Hi, Church. How you doing, mate?
Care about you one bit. If you got hit by a bus, I wouldn't care, dude. You are the worst person. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna burn you down, dude. It's that simple. It's that simple.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
These trolls, and we're about to execute his entire state of being. Everything, we are about to be the judge, jury, and executioner of his entire thing.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
What you did. I can't wait, you motherfucker. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna fucking crush you, bro.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
When you say it to my face, though, because I'd beat the fucking shit out of you, dude. Irish Demon, I would beat the fucking shit out of you, dude. It would take just moments to beat the fucking shit out of you, get you out of your mama's basement, and beat the fucking shit out of you, bro. I would love it if I ever run across you.
He's so lovely, isn't he? I mean, just that alone, he's so lovely. What are you doing? Leave it there though, I might have some later.
She wants it for breakfast, so...
There's quite a bit left. I'd weigh, yeah, if there's not that much left, I
No,
won't
not
touch
about
it.
that. I'm on about she wants it for breakfast. Could you put it in the fridge afterwards?
Okay. Sorry.
I'm going to do all of it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow.
There'll still be some left anyway, sorted. Sorted!
Make sure you save some Friday.
Are you going bed? Say goodnight to everybody. Nuh-uh, don't touch, say goodnight. Quick! They're waiting. Right, don't then, go bed.
Night.
No, that was rubbish.
Good night, guys.
No, that was terrible. Oh, go bed. Latest taters. Go then.
Real life, I see your face.
Oh, it's too
You better
late.
pray to God there's cameras there. Because if I get a hold of you, son, you're gonna face my wrath. Fucking bitch. Beta male fucking
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person. That I've hired a private investigator, and I've faced my resources to taking her down. And I'm not going to stop, Benjamin, until I run her completely off the internet. My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person. You're a blood-sucking lawyer who doesn't give a shit about justice. You're doing boardwalk cases. You don't give a shit about justice, the rule of law, or the Constitution, or American. My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
I hope you burn in hell. I hope you burn in hell, and I hope your kids get bone cancer. I think you're horrible. You're horrible people.
My name is Jose De Castro. Really a nice person.
And there we go. He is absolutely a lovely person, he really is. I mean, honestly, yeah, I've got quite a lot of family members and whatnot, and I'm really close to my family, they mean the world to me. I've got a little brother. I call him little. He's taller than me. So he calls me his big little sister. If only he was like Chilla. If only. Yeah, fuck that shit.
That they think they can tell you to go stand over there, that they think that they have the right to instruct you and direct you. And the Las Vegas PD.
Wait there, sorry. I've got to look what time it is. Fuck. Right, I'm going to have to leave you listening to him for a minute. I've got to see if I can try and get some money for Beckett, so yeah.
I did another cop interaction last night. This guy, this will be 5 million views. Thank you, officer. I appreciate it. If you had just shut your front door and not bothered me, you wouldn't have got schooled the way you did last night, bro. You're going to look like such a clown. I mean, it's incredible because when they tell me, can you go stand over there, and I'm standing in a public space, I tell them no. The answer is no. I'm not going to do it. And most of the pigs are not as big or as strong as me, and so they can't just physically move me by themselves. So then they got to call in and get some backup in there. Then the backup comes and goes, well, what has he done? And so then...
Sorry, I had to come back and interrupt, yeah? You ain't fucking big. You ain't fucking strong. Fucking hell, yeah. My husband ain't exactly in the greatest shape anymore. He's fucking on the wrong side of 40 and all. He's like 46 now. He would knock you out, bruv. Knock you the fuck out. So would my little big brother, and so would my oldest fucking son. Get over yourself, you cunt.
And there's this somewhat dog sort of intellect conversation because you have to be extremely stupid to sign up and be a pig and stay in that industry. And so then they have to decide whether or not they want to go hands-on with me. Because I'm not a small guy. I wrestled and fought my entire life. My ears are cauliflowered. I've had surgery on them, but I'm not... Bullshit!
Bollocks! Again, yeah, I'm from Leicester. Now, any of you Brits know, for example, that, what's one of the best rugby teams in the UK? By the way, yeah, I know all of your rugby teams are awesome as well, but I'm just saying, like, you know, who win the leagues and all this, that and the other. I'm pretty sure it's Leicester Tigers, yeah? Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Few of them have cauliflower ears. A load of them fucking don't. Get over your fucking flabby dad bod self, dickhead.
Tiny. I'm not a weeping willow.
Yeah, you
and I know
fucking
my
are.
rights inside and out. And the
You're
difference between what
fucking-
I do and some of these dunce caps on YouTube, we have a lot of frauditors. A lot of people just picked up a camera and they film cops.
That's you twat. I'm literally trying to fucking sort something else out and this cunt just keeps chatting absolute shit. Fuck me. Fucking hell.
They don't know dick. They've been running around teaching people qualified immunity, because that's all they know. They don't know anything. They're not a scholar. I give a poster, an ebook, and a trifold that I sell on my website, Delete Laws, so that people can learn the Supreme Court cases that we must overturn. Well, just off the top, number 1, Terry versus Ohio. Number 2, Graham versus Connor. Kerr versus California. Brinegar versus United States, and Carroll versus United States. Those 5 cases right there are far more important than qualified immunity. Far important. The number 6, you would have Atwater versus City of Lago Vista. You have Federal Election Commission. You have so many cases, I could just sit here and rattle them. But the use of force in Graham versus Connor. Use of force will be determined by the reasonable officer on the scene, 1989. So what does that mean exactly? Well, they showed up to DeThorne Graham in 1984. He was having a diabetic fit. Out of control, his brain wasn't working right. He was running around the car like a chicken. I mean, this guy was going through a diabetic seizure. And so what they do is they beat him up, crack his skull, break his foot. They do all these horrible things to him. And then when it goes to the Supreme Court for a violation of use of force, for excessive force, the Supreme Court goes, oh, no, we're going to rule in favor of the cops. Use of force will be determined by the reasonable officer on the scene. Is that all? Oh, no, that's not all. What else? The cop can decide in his mind. Probable cause is what the officer believes in his mind, what you did before you got to the scene. So in other words, if someone calls in and said, Chris Jeffries has got a gun to his girlfriend's head, then the cops can come running in based on that pretense with no probable cause, not even reasonable articulable suspicion. They're going on someone's call. It happens to Tim Pool all the time. And so Graham versus Connor, use of force will be determined by the reasonable officer on the scene. That literally is the holding. So which is reasonable? Which one's reasonable? And then, I'm 210 pounds. I work out every day. I do sprints. So now use of force will be determined by the reasonable officer on the scene. Now, I'm a non-violent.
Shut the fuck up. So he works out every day, even though he just sits on fucking line and drives all day, he works out every day, guaranteed. And even though pretty much the only time I've ever seen him work out is when he was doing them sprints with Zane, yeah? Don't matter. It doesn't matter that that's the only time he's ever recorded himself working out. He clearly works out all the time, innit?
Person. I have said time and time and time again, we will not get there by fighting the cops. We actually have to get some of these cops to work with us to get rid of the torture cuffs, which were from slavery. Okay, so now use of force will be determined by the reasonable officer on the scene. What does that mean? That means that any use of force done to you was determined by the reasonable officer on the scene. And then when you go to court, you got a Kevin or a Karen judge. And what does the Karen or Kevin judge say? Hey, use of force will be determined by the reasonable officer on the scene. This was the reasonable officer. You were out of line.
Right.
I would say that's a little more important than qualified immunity.
Asking the police to police the police.
Exactly.
Yeah. So does anybody have any questions in the peanut gallery here? We got Joaquin. Do you have any questions for Chili?
Yeah, I had. So I threw up a clip earlier. I was in the Walmart parking lot yesterday, actually, and saw this city police cruiser going up and down the aisles, and they've got these cameras where they are scanning license plates and putting them into their computer database and automatically popping up flags when somebody's got warrant, if the vehicle's been reported as stolen or anything like that. I just wanted to get your opinion on them using that technology in that way.
Well, let's just point at what that technology has done. Let's point at the results. Let's take a look at the empirical data. Like I said, I'm an empiricist. What has been determined by using license plate readers to then pop up anything that registered car owner may have on his record? Well, there was a piggy in Florida named Zach Wester. And Zach Wester...
I'm not surprised, though. I'm not surprised. That's what we have to all do, innit? After we watch this cunt, we all have to go in the bath or the shower and wash the cuntness away from us. And, reassure ourselves that we are good people. By the way, on a serious note, I don't know all deep and meaningfuls about all of you. Of course I don't. You just all don't know deep and meaningfuls about me. But I don't know. Most of us are of an age where we've made mistakes. We've made right. We've done good things. We've done bad things. We've lived and we've learned. I will never hold any of that against anybody because I have got a fucking pile of shit behind me. Honestly. This fucking twat. He's like just... He's never done anything wrong. Never done anything wrong. He's so good. So good. He's been an angel his whole life. He was racially abused back in Alaska, apparently. All of a sudden now, by the way. But yeah, apparently. He's got no criminal record. He did not have anything to do with GHB. Had nothing to do with it. Even though, again, back in the day, he said, yeah, but it was for bodybuilding or for sex. Just, bleh. Hi, Ego, how you doing, love? Oh, my days. It's just fucking muddling, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I keep blowing my fucking... I'm doing a good job of that, actually. Let's make it a little bit faster anyway, because they're fucking cunt. And I'm hoping I can go out soon and get some fucking back hair. I really need some back hair. It's depressing.
Use that license plate, calling in, reader, whatever they were using, to call in license plates. And then what Zach Wester would do is he would find a license plate that came back with a felony hit from a previous conviction. He made sure he did it right. He only got 12 years. I think he should have got 100 years. So he would get the license plate and he would get the information back. And then Zach Wester would then target that person and follow them. Him and a group of other piggies. Only Zach went to prison. So the group of piggies would target that individual, and then he would call specific cops to the scene. He would pull over that with his body cam on. He would plant drugs on that person because he already had the data that this person is a previous felon on probation, recovering drug addict. And then he would plant drugs in their car. Zach Wester was the son of a pig and the daughter of a pig. Two pigs make a hog. And so then this hog, what he would do after he planted the drugs on you.
I will admit, yeah, I'm not very educated when it comes to pigs. A few things I do know about them though, right, is that they are apparently very intelligent. They're actually not as dirty as people immediately think. Fucking hell, man, they can eat and they can eat anything. What's the film? Come on, Brits, help me. Is it Snatch? Is that the one? Because I always get mixed up. Lock, Stock, Smoke and Two Smoking Barrels is the first one, is it? Snatch. And you got Bricktop. Yeah, gangster. Kills people, feed them to the pigs. Happy days. I'm pretty sure, though, if two pigs get it on and have a baby, I'm reasonably sure it makes a pig. See, look at all you. Snatch, 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 snatch. I love you a lot. Anyway, seriously, though. So, if mummy pig and daddy pig make a baby pig, ain't it just a pig? I always thought, yeah, that a hog was just another word for pig. Am I wrong? So I could be wrong, and I get that. I absolutely could be wrong. Never trust a gangster with a pig farm. Absolutely. Also, yeah, all of you that have seen Snatch, ain't he fucking wicked? He is such a good gangster. And I mean, it's just like spindly old man with really thick glasses, but fuck me, he is scary, ain't he? Nobody fucks with him at all. It's wicked. I love that film. I love Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels as well. I hope all of you Americans have seen these films, by the way. They're very important. My Brits, yeah? Agree. It will teach them, won't it, about a bit of British culture. It's what we all do. It's what we all do. By the way, you know what else you should all watch? Human Traffic. Now, any of my Brits watch that? Waiting. Fucking Human Traffic. Fuck yeah, I fucking loved it, Backlot. You're awesome.
He would then take you to jail and charge you with crimes. And just so you know, of the 82 people, I believe it was, who were charged with crimes,
Liam, yeah, because as I've mentioned to all of you lots and lots of times, so I not a big part, yeah, but I am actually part gypsy, and yeah, my husband always does that, always. It just, me and him love that film, and my husband, right, he's got fucking awful memory. You know, if I tell him something, he'll forget it. You know, if he watches a film, he can remember word for word everything. It makes me feel like fucking punching him. But he's like, fucking hate pie kiss. Are you taking the fucking piss, mate? But yeah. Fucking brilliant. Do you know what, yeah? Brad Pitt was fucking amazing in that film. It was fucking brilliant. Weren't it? Great film. So all of you lovely, beautiful, amazing Americans, 3 films for you, yeah? So by the way, I'm going to start with a different one. So first one, Human Traffic. Please watch that. It will give you... I mean this actually seriously, yeah? It will actually give you an insight into the 90s rave and drug scene in Britain. It really will. Honestly, as stupid as it seems, that shit all happened. And then watch Lock, Stock, 2 Smoking Barrels, and then watch Snatch. So there we go. There we go. You've been advised by Aiza. Ding.
Just take a guess on the panel how many of them pled guilty. Who didn't have drugs that's on camera that he planted them? How many, what's the percentage of the panel? What do you guys think? How many percentage of the 82, you think it was 10%, 20%, 50%? How many think pled guilty?
Fucking 100%.
100%.
Holy
Because
shit.
you can't beat the system. And you get a public pretender who will go in there and say, listen, Mr. Freeze, you're not going to beat these charges. You got a previous felony conviction, and Zach Wester is a highly decorated son and daughter of a cop, and he's got the most drug arrests in the county.
Boris the fucking Blaze, wicked, darling. But and it's ridiculous. It don't matter what happens to him. He just survives and survives and survives. It's fucking awesome. So yeah.
Well, let me just say what happened here. A lab technician who was a junior lab technician, not the senior lab technician, she looked at it and she goes, you know, it's crazy. I've done this for years now, and what I'm seeing is this guy, Zach Wester, people get drug arrests. Zach Wester is like here. Everybody else is here. Now, what happened with Zach Wester? He got bonuses, accolades, promotions, pizza parties for Zach, big celebration of fat Zach. He was terrible, okay? And so then when the lab technician went up to her higher-ups, they didn't listen. So she blew the whistle. And then when it got up to the city council members, the city council members said, well, why are you even looking into this? It's already been determined. The people who are the city council members, I can't remember the guy's name anymore, but he literally said, why are you investigating this? These are already determined cases, because she was in the interest of justice. Well,
honestly, delete those. I can't even fucking keep up with what he says anymore. That's why I end up rewinding so much. So, I don't know. He might have said that. He might not have said that. I'm relying on the people in the chat to tell you.
Eventually, it came out years. It took years. And eventually came out that Zach Wester had been planting drugs on all these people. And because they knew they couldn't beat the system, 100% of them pled guilty to the crimes. And one guy lost his daughter because he was in a custody battle. He'd been sober for, I can't remember if it was 12 or 20. I got pretty bad dyslexia. And it was 12 or 20 years. He had been clean and sober. And he was in a custody battle for his daughter. And he lost. And the woman then moved her daughter to Florida. And the judge put the order in that he didn't have any more rights to his daughter because he was a habitual drug reoffender. So another woman that couldn't afford her heart medication, and her daughter had gone to prison. And so instead of taking the money that she spent on her heart medication, she spent the money to get her daughter out of jail, and she died. So there are real consequences to having bad pigs. There's real consequences to it. So until we get there, one of us gets to executive power, which is exactly what I'm planning on doing, nothing changes. Nothing will change. I was talking to someone. Sorry, go ahead.
You want to give a shout out to what you're feeling like you're going to run for office and where?
Oh, I know I'm going to run for office. I'm going to run for governor. I haven't announced.
He's going to run for governor. He really is, you know. He really is. He's definitely going to run for office. He's definitely going to run for governor. I can't tell you where yet because it's a big secret.
State I'm going to be in. I'm in Nevada right now. However, I've looked at a few different states. I've broken down the GDP, how long it takes to be a resident there before you can run for governor, what exactly their legislature looks like, what that makeup looks like, Republicans and Democrats and independents. And so, you know, it has to be a calculated decision. And I'll have to decide by the end of this year, because a lot of these places, when you look up the statutes for the qualifications to be governor, you're looking at, you have to be there 3 years, you have to be there 5 years, you have to be there 7 years. And, you know, I may go back to my home state of Alaska and run for governor. I haven't decided yet. So I'm just kind of looking at all my options right now, because I'm telling you, there's only 51 executives in the United States of America. And unless you have executive power, then you can't change anything. If you're the mayor or the city council member, or you're on the board, or you're on the PTA, or whatever you think you're doing, there was a Yale study done about 20 years ago. You have absolutely no effect on government. Even if you're one of the top donors in the world. Now, don't get me wrong. If you nestle in Clarence Thomas and bring him into your inner circle and pay for his house and his kids and give him millions of dollars, you might have some influence in policy at the Supreme Court, which is gigantic. So Thomas should be impeached and he should be charged, and so should the guy paying him off. But until we get to executive power, people don't know this. That's why on the left, there's some ideologies that are just plain stupid. It's just stupid. It's just dumb, you know. And then on the right, it's just disgusting. There's so many things over there that are just Nazi-esque, and they're cop suckers. I mean, they got that cop stick all over their face. It's just so nasty. So you know, I'm looking at an independent party that I wrote, and I'm you know, I can't really say much more because I haven't made the decision on where I'm going to run for governor, but 100%. And I don't care if I don't win the first time. I'll win the second time.
No. Over 4 weeks ago, you said that you had made the decision about where you're running for governor. So just more lies. Just more lies. Lie. More lies. Lie.
150 years old. Yeah. So I have time left in my life to get to a point of leadership. I was telling the guy earlier, I was saying what people don't know is that the 51 executives, the 50 governors, and the one president, they have immense power by pointing their finger at what they want the allocation of funds to go to and what they want to happen here. And people don't really understand the power of the governor. And you're starting to see that now in South Dakota and in Florida with Ron DeSantis, who is in a war against Latinos. Me llamo Jose Maria de Castro. So I'm not a DeSantis fan. However, when they put their foot down against the central bank digital currency in South Dakota and in Florida, that's going to stop the tyranny. You do not want to go to a centralized digital currency. You want to revolt with all your might. You do not want that. And that's another entire podcast. But
right. Yeah, and Doug Baum is actually another guest we got on here. He's shaking his head and agreeing. I think he agrees with you on that one. But and Doug, did you have a question for Chili?
Not any questions. I've just been kind of like looking at the chat, and it's like really fiery.
You're going to get a ton of trolls. You know, they're definitely afraid of me. They're terrified.
I see.
Oh, fuck off. We're not... You know, I have actually got to go, and really need to go and get some back hair. But all of you beautiful, wonderful people from all around the world, are you scared? Are you scared of Chiller? Because, I mean, I've honestly never seen any of us be scared of Chili. I've seen us be hateful or angered or just basically fucking pissed off of a fucking cunt that spreads misinformation and lies and actually spreads fear, because that's what he tries to do, isn't it? Oh, are you trembling? Oh, no. What are we all going to do? Because we are actually all so scared. Obviously we are. You know why we are, yeah? Because Chili said we are, so it must be true. It must be true, mustn't it? Oh, my days. Oh, what's going on in the world, eh? I can't do a live trip to the shop because the shop that I've got to go to, the shops near me are all closed. So I've got to go up to the supermarket. So I definitely can't do that. Sorry, I might come back on later if any of you's about. We'll see. But everybody, please subscribe to Dickbag Patrol because his videos are just so much more better than mine. And I'm going to take tips off him. So, hey. Dickbag, yeah, and copy all your work. No, hi, Lemon Tart, doing love. Right, you know what? If I don't know, I ain't got to get up early, right? So I might be back in a bit, yeah? Give me an hour or something, and I might come back. And I might be back though, Lemon Tart, I might be back. Right, everybody, take care, I'll see you in a bit, yeah? Love you, bye.